understand me? Hollywood Red. Hey, let's get ready to bust it down. Bust it down!
Hollywood Red shows your boy French Montana live in the building. Well, people really keep it, do the right thing, get the right thing done to you. You already know what it is, man. Live from New York. I'll let your boy, you already know what it is, man.
What it is, it's your boy Young Kaz representing that Duval County. Chilling with my boy Hollywood Red. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah.
You're tuned in to the Strategize Network. PSN.
Yeah, this your boy Shouty. What my name is,
You're
man?
tuned in to the one and only the Strategize Network.
This your player partner 2 Chainz, you feel me? Right now I'm kicking it with Hollywood Red, you feel me?
Sean J, 2293, Red. Hollywood Red.
Y'all know what time it is. Your boy Wingo from Jagged Edge. I'm in the building. Y'all know what time it is. When I'm in Florida, I'm chilling with my main homeboy, my real homeboy, my dog. You understand me? Hollywood Red. Please believe it. Hey, let's get ready to bust it down. Bust it down!
Hollywood Red shows your boy French Montana live in the building. We don't keep it real, we really keep it, do the right thing, get the right thing done to you. You already know what it is, man. Live from New York. I'll let you know
What it is, it's your boy Young Kaz representing that Duval County. Chilling with my boy.
Oh my God! I don't know what you doing. We strategizing today. Welcome to the network. This that Hollywood Red show. You know it. This that Hollywood Red show. What you doing? Tune in. Where you going? Tune in. This that Hollywood Red show.
You're tuned in to the one and only the Strategize Network. PSN.
Tune in. Fire. You want to hear something crazy? What? No, you ain't close to ready. Check this out.
I see him watching. It ain't nothing to me. I hear him calling. I hear him talking. I see him watching.
You're tuned in to the one and only the Strategize Network. PSN.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. It's Friday night on the Strategize Network. This is the Hollywood Red Show. And I got my partner. I see most of them. One person is out of pocket, but let's go with what we got going right now. Shout out to Slim Cat, aka KT, with the trending topics. Shout out to Frank Knit with muzikhitz, and we got my little brother that popped in tonight. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Been a lot going on since last week. And you know that's why we got to pop in on every Friday exclusively on the Strategize Network. .com. I thought we was going to be on Twitter tonight until they kind of pissed in my cereal and told me that I need to have a paid account. So I was like, oh, well, it ain't gonna be this week. But yeah, man, it's Friday night, man. We got quite a few things to talk about. Everything's always trending. So when I say that something's trending, I guess it depends on what you watching. For me, what's trending is stuff that has to do with music. I see a lot of trending stuff with music, even for stuff that I don't even know half of the music for the people that's making the waves, but their names is trending. So we always gonna talk about something music. That's why we got Frank Knit with the muzikhitz. And you know, we do a lot of trending topics when it comes to marital situations and significant others. And shout out to Deacon Weezo with the hot seat just popped in.
Yes,
So
sir.
like I was saying, is that we speak on relational things, stuff that grown men do. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big part of what we speak on. So if your feelings is really on your sleeve, Deacon Weezo gonna make you revisit
Yes, sir.
while you was listening to our show.
Yes, sir. And also too, y'all. Shout out to Devin Haney, daddy, me and his daddy, Bill Haney. We Hollywood. I'm gonna send you an exclusive, and me and Floyd Mayweather. We went at it today. So, yeah, brother. I got
goodness.
Yeah, brother. I know the deacon. But I mean, we were arguing, me and Bill Haney. But I told him he got a mad scientist. He look like, what's that one dude, the smart guy with that big old afro, the white dude. But yeah, brother, me and Bill Haney got him. Yes, sir, brother. But man, I'm glad to be here, Hollywood, on the Hollywood Red Show. Shout out to Sexy Chocolate.
Shout out to everybody that's in play. I don't hear nobody talking. I see a lot of people in here. You the only one I see, D. I'm not sure what's going on. But if I gotta steer the ship, I'm gonna steer it by myself. It's all right.
No, and Hollywood, y'all, that's crazy because, brother, usually I'm late to the show, like I'm late to work, brother. I'm trying to get my I'm trying to get my DEI right, Hollywood, so I can get that check. I don't want to. Yes, sir. I can't let you.
Now we got Slim Cat. Slim Cat done finally chimed in. Man, I don't know if y'all saw this, heard this. I'm pretty sure somebody did.
Right.
But I think it's amazing now what you can do from prison.
Oh, R. Kelly.
You got two major recording artists that have created full albums, multiple albums. Let them tell it. Out of prison.
Oh my God!
Will this make going to prison more attractive, more advantageous for black men?
Oh my God!
Is my question. Deep, I know you got something to say about that. Making records from prison, is that going to bring even more Negroes back into incarceration, or do they not need any more motivation that they already got?
Oh my God!
Man.
You're breaking up, Deke. You're breaking up.
Hollywood, there we go. It reminds me of your old studio. It reminds me of your old duplex. You know. I'm back. Okay, well, Hollywood, it remind me of your old duplex. Remember where we used to make the studio when you had me in there? But see, them albums in prison, they crispy. Oh, the sound. You got good sound. You got good HD. That Bluetooth gonna be on. You know, brother, long as there ain't no bullshit going on in the background. But brother, if you can focus, and that's where you make your best albums at. Because you get to thinking, yes, sir, brother. You ain't got no side chick distracting you. You're not eating and smoking that good green and eating all the good pills and the meds up. So you get to focus and you give your best work. You ever notice a rapper give his first album, his best album, besides Tupac? You know, Tupac. Yes, sir. Because see, brother, yes, sir. Now all that good booty music, no Diddy, that R. Kelly made in prison, brother. It's gonna be a lot of good booty music that come out. No Diddy again, brother. Yes, sir. And brother, you know R. Kelly he do it himself with that good booty music. Yes, sir. A lot of us made children off that good booty music, that bump and grind.
I just heard the new Tory Lanez album, and I can't deny it. It didn't sound bad.
It's Christian. It's garbage.
It didn't sound bad. I don't know what KT talking about over there, but I thought it was straight.
Only sold
well, you know,
24,000 shots. Terrible.
Sexy Chocolate listen to Travis Scott. You know he like the he
I
likes
like
them old Yes, sir.
That's like
When it gets Travis Scott, but yeah, that definitely sounds like Slim Cat Lane.
Playboy Cardi just dropped today.
Yeah. No, don't you open up that window.
I like Travis Scott. He go hard.
No, yes sir, no did it. Yes, sir.
But did y'all hear the R. Kelly
Yes.
track or whatever you want to call it that he was doing over the phone in prison?
I love it. It's great.
Yes, sir. I love it
Give
too,
him,
brother.
give him his money. Give him
Do
his
y'all
money.
think it was legit? Do you think that was really him or was that AI?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused. It sounds so good. I don't know. It sounds so good. It might be AI, but even if it is, I still like it.
You know he
It's
was
hard
singing
to be
for
able to
Honey Bun.
tell. It's hard to tell these days on what it really is. The first thing I thought of was, is this real?
Get me too. It sounds too clear.
Oh man.
But then I hear Tory Lanez, and his album sounds crispy too. So which one is it? You know, like he's promoting that his album is out. R. Kelly, for whatever reason, he ain't got no marketing company that's really letting us know that he got an album coming out. They're putting out just fillers like, oh yeah, he's got so many albums worth of content. We don't have no expectations when it's coming out. Tory Lanez, from what I've seen, he's actually been kind of promoting that he was going to put out an album some time ago. So this wasn't a surprise. It was just about when it was going to drop.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see that press behind R. Kelly right now, so that's why it would make me think that it could be AI.
Nah, that's probably real. You know, people just ain't messing with R. Kelly right now, so
I love it.
you can't be in the same conversation with R. Kelly, man. You lose everything. So I think it's legit.
And Hollywood, don't you remember when R. Kelly made this one song? Girl, I must have been crazy to say that it was over. I had to be a fool. Boy, Lord have mercy. Hollywood, I look at myself in that mirror.
No doubt.
Great song.
Man, yes, sir. Fellas, that song right there had the thugs singing. That and that, you got it bad. Oh, I seen street dudes, the hustlers, the dealers was singing. I ain't know them Negro could sing like that, man. In them box Chevys with the 30s on them. Yes, sir.
It was that record When a Woman Stand Up. That was the joint from R. Kelly.
For me, with the album that he had with you can ride me like a Jeep or something like that. What's the song?
Yes.
12 play?
Now that album, no, 12 play was earlier than that. This was like an all blue cover. I can't think of what it was.
Yeah.
Favorite album.
On that one.
Yes, it was just. Yep, I think I Can't Sleep. I think that was actually the first album that he started using Ronald Isley on his.
On that record? No.
I think Down Low was on that. It might have been on that. May have been the next album.
He had a run though. The 90s was his for sure. He just made some bad decisions. He could have been the king of all this stuff if he just. But I really blame the people around him because everybody knew about it and nobody tried to stop it. And then, I really feel like it should be more people locked up besides him. Because a lot of people knew what was going on and they reported. They just as guilty as him. But that's another topic. My bad.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that's dealing with that, with those same type of allegations.
And when Sex Me came out, remember when that Sex Me, brother, when they played that at the homecoming, man, Peter Warwick and all them, brother. And I'm gonna tell you, those R. Kelly, everybody was dancing their butt off. Man, Pete was on the dance floor, all the football. That's when Southeast had a good football team. They were winning them back-to-back state. Those just bring so many good memories, y'all. Man, and I got to dance with my 9th grade crush. Hollywood. That's when Hollywood Red was a geek then, boy. Everybody wore big glasses. And yes, sir. You know Hollywood. He had.
I didn't know Hollywood wore glasses.
And then some things that Deke's memory is on point, and other things you gotta let him just do what he doing. Cause I ain't never wore no glasses, but I'ma let the story go. Thank God I ain't never wore glasses. The glasses I wear is truly cosmetic. There's nothing wrong with my vision.
Maybe now, but maybe not back then.
Here you go. You know, the haters want to make sure they throw wood in the fire.
Man, what's going on, man?
The next thing is this something that's being normalized now? Like,
with the record of recording,
being that she's from Tampa area, as far as I know, that's where she's from, right?
She's from Tampa. She's from my sister.
Okay. So you know, I mean, I shout out to the legends out there. Rated R. Did that boyfriend track back in the early 2000s.
About in here tonight.
And yes, sir. I don't mean here tonight. The first dude to have an album out of a national album out of Tampa. Probably was the first.
Crazy had the first one. Crazy was first.
Do you know they thought that was the Deacon Boys though? I don't want to be in here tonight with all these freak ass niggas in the back. Oh yeah,
that's rated R. He was on the Malibu's Most Wanted soundtrack. I mean, he made major moves and just you know, had Jazzy Faye produce most of his album.
Yeah, that first album for sure.
So shout out to Rated R, but Rated is exactly what his name is. His name is Rated R. He don't cut no corners. He out there. He was out there in the streets. So my point of adding that is that with her, like now, this is the result of really no filter. This is the result of just doing what you feel like doing and no integrity put into it. I'll just say, so to speak. You got her saying that her red flag is a straight man. And I heard part of the interview. I'm not sure if y'all heard it, but I mean, she was basically saying that it would be a turnoff for her that a man that would have just heterosexual tendencies would not be her cup of tea. Which, hey, to each his own. But it's a lot. It's a lot of people that's running with this. And
we just think, wow.
Really go ahead. I'll let y'all talk first.
But I mean, of course, you know, that lifestyle is not something brand new. So I'm not acting like it is. But every time that it comes up, if I see it, I'm gonna speak against it. That's just what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So anything that doesn't promote integrity for my sons, that's gonna promote integrity for young men, especially young men of color. Because most of our media time that we see on TV, even though TV is dwindling, but let's just say anything that's on a medium is a negative side effect of us. I think we just said it last week. I think Slim Cat said it, that, you know, most people's interpretation or their perception of black people is somebody who is a wild card. You can't expect, you don't know what they're gonna do, you know, and that's what's led to police being able to police us the way we do, the way they do. So these things, it stems from something. It doesn't just happen that way, and stuff like this to me contributes to it, because we don't have no integrity. It's just there's no like we'll only go so far.
Wow.
Hello?
Yeah. Oh no. Yes, sir. Hey, I'm here, y'all. You know, it's already it's a shortage of black men for black women and for women. Period. And Hollywood, let them get mad at me, man, because I know that the truth get a person in their feelings. So, man, I'm tired of lying to these people. So y'all can cuss me out. It ain't Hollywood. I'm saying it. God dang it. Yes, sir. 941-249-7532 if you feel some kind of way. But y'all, yes, sir. Y'all get off my dog, man. Y'all come cuss at me. Yes, sir, because I'm sick of lying to y'all. I don't care nothing about how you feel. But y'all the ones who keep this going. You Nas X you mothers that raising these Nas X little boys, that's the issue. Stop doing this agenda. You need to choose a side. This is the issue. Yeah, Hollywood, and then they get mad at y'all. Get mad at my brothers at the Walmart. Man can't buy no toilet tissue with you in his face arguing about the truth. Yeah, but why he said that and this and that, man, it's the truth. Y'all love this type of behavior. And y'all the ones who instigate it. We know it's an agenda. If you do right, we know they're against us. So why we keep drinking the water? Like, that's no excuse for you to do this. And stop being two-faced and a hypocrite. Let's choose the right way of living. You women have control of our community. Let's cut the
facts.
No, and your sons and your men, all of this. If you want your black sons to stop dying, that's how you care about everything else. You can care about them and they'll still be alive. Y'all control this. Let's stop playing like you're naive and don't know nobody or don't know what to do. You work at the courthouse. You all around. Yes, sir. And you like these type of men, these zesty men. It's sad that Lil Nas X is still around and you got it in your car playing. You let them, yes. They're keeping your blood. Yes, sir. It's time for y'all to choose. Choose a side, ladies, because this ain't us doing this. It's y'all. And leave my brother alone at that Walmart. You cuss me out. I ain't got nothing to hold back. I cuss back at you. Because, yes, sir, it's time for y'all to stop lying and playing with the truth. Now look at this old funny-looking lady. Then a lot of y'all, they say, look like men. So y'all have to change. They don't know if you a he, she, or what either. What you did my God.
Yes, sir.
Y'all look like these.
Talking about females, we got supposedly the social media content creator Jaguar Wright. She been having a lot of personal stuff popping up. I think of children coming out of the dark, speaking on her, and now she has been one of two that we're probably going to talk about tonight that has been named as a defendant in the lawsuit connected with Diddy. Now, I've heard this, and I'm sure we've all heard this since the beginning, that there's so many names that's supposed to be brought in. Bro, I think this body oil stuff now is really starting to make an impression. I don't know what it got to do with her. Maybe nothing to do with her. But our next trending topic is going to add a little bit more light on this. But what does this mean for her and her career as a social content creator? Social media content creator. Slim, I'm sure you've seen a lot of her interviews. She does interviews that's exposing or putting a highlight on people that may not be a nobody, but they talking about somebody, or vice versa. Now, her skeleton's coming out of the closet. What that look like?
Me personally, I don't think it does nothing to her career, man. A lot of people already think she's crazy anyway, so just like, real talk. It don't hurt her. People like that, you can't hurt them. There's only one way to hurt them, that's through death. But me personally, I think she'll be all right. Just like Tasha K, them two people, they can't be touched.
And there goes up. That's a competition right there.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched any of Jaguar Wright's content before?
I watch it all the time when she just overdo it, What
do you think about it? When I think it was, I don't remember if it was son or a daughter, but I remember somebody came out and was like, my mom is a horrible mom. I think it was a son.
Well, these kids, like I said, we talked about this last week with Umar kids. Sometimes kids get jealous, man. They grow up. Sometimes you ain't breaking them off no bread, and they just try to figure out something to stir the pot. But I always knew they was gonna bring up to that goody stuff because she was around it. She was around them. She was exposing them, so they're gonna need to understand to talk about. She's either gonna be the defendant or she's gonna have to be the snitch. She's gonna have to tell everything what she's seen and what happened, so she can stay out of trouble. But I rock with it, man. Like I said, man, it's good, man. It's good. People getting exposed. People like Diddy got to start paying for their crimes, man. It's been a long time coming, But Jaguar, right, man, she's a loony, man. I don't take nothing she say serious.
So does that mean that her if she's viewed like that by more people than just you, is she really credible enough to use?
Not personally, no, not at all. Go ahead, Weasel. Yeah, not at all.
Oh yeah, she got that alcoholic. She got that Richard chicken gossip, where she sit in front of the store with the bill with the brown paper bag over it, and just gossip with the crackhead and the old winos and the retirees that worked at the city of Braden on the bench. That's the type of gossip, that yard sale gossip. That she know all the stories. Everybody who got AIDS, who sell the dope, who this and that. She got every story for every person that live in her city. But then she don't know that her children, somebody touching on them in the house. She don't know nothing about what they like and their favorite food. Yes, sir. See, people like her very dangerous, man, with that kind of, and I know it's entertaining, and this is what we have become. Entertaining group of people. This agenda is very strong because now they got, when your woman is encouraging this type of behavior again, we have no classiness. Where's the class and the pizzazz at? And the women with dignity? Like, why can't we show that and fight off this? Because there's so many Jasmine Crockett's. It's like this one rapper, Doochie. She's a great rapper, ugly old rapper girl, female.
Hold on. I ain't gonna let you say that.
Oh, okay. You see, you like her. She like Pam Mays. God dang it. I know in Hollywood I said it. The Deacon said they just play with each other. But man, she's a good rapper though. Oh my God! I said it. So come on.
And she's from Florida. I ain't gonna listen
to Oh my goodness. Well, one thing that I did not recognize about her is that she's supposedly openly gay. Is what I've been reading up on by. So
she like bi men. So that's why the whole thing is blown out of proportion, because she says she like bi guys. So that will be a red flag for her when a dude say he's straight.
Yeah, and Nas X coming out with him an album now, and he mad because none of his fans ain't supporting him. Yeah. I'm like, man, bro, why don't you make some toilet paper or just help Wack 100 with his new baby pamper idea? But man, start with the music, bro.
Yeah, the second part is that there's a report that came out that Odell Beckham Jr. and Drewski have been named as defendants in a lawsuit that also involves Diddy with some girl by the name of Ashley Parham. So it's saying that she been quoted to say instead of immediately raping her, Drewski doused the plaintiff with more lubricant and jumped on top. Sorry for the graphicness of how that sounds, but I'm just quoting the source. And so and Drewski been making a lot of waves as being an independent content maker. He's got a lot of stuff going on. So, but these days it's not unheard of for people to make false allegations. So what I will add to that is that this is what's been reported. Don't know it to be true, but we all know these days Drewski is a household name, so I'm pretty sure this is landing on a lot of radars. Just like Casanat just lost his Nike sponsorship.
Well, that's not true.
I'm glad you brought that up, then, brother.
They bucked that.
But we gotta be careful too. As men, we gotta combat this too, y'all. You know, because they're using this agenda on. Hey, fellas, y'all notice Charlie Sheen passing around. You know, look at the actor Charlie Sheen. When he passed around AIDS, he got full AIDS, and he passed that around, slept with so many women, and nobody say anything. But like I said, you know, they're not talking about him. Yeah, but see, with us, just like I said, it's like a black male is a non-factor. He's nothing. So let's just go on and talk about him because he ain't nothing. Let's just go on, and this is what they're doing. And then they throw it out there. They know that these sassy males and these ratchet females, you know, going to blow it up on social media. They'll sit like a Umar Johnson daughter. They'll sit right there and say that they're not chasing clout, but it's chasing something that they just said they ain't chasing, with stories on how bad you are and how you ain't nothing and how you touched their breasts and did all this stuff. You know, and that's everything. Yeah, and it's all the males. This is why a lot of black men is falling back, man. And I don't blame brothers. Yeah, I wouldn't help do nothing in the community. I wouldn't build no youth centers. No, you don't owe this community. This community will stab you in your back and talk about you.
You ain't lying.
Yes, sir. Yes, these same Negroes that you helping out will talk about you like a dang dog. I don't see other races doing that. How you gonna help? And it's only for us. Why do we have to continue to take this over? What is for us, y'all? Can anybody name one thing that's for us? Like, what makes us happy to be a heterosexual black man? Besides what we do for ourselves. What else? I
mean, the ability for childbirth. That's what takes it beyond just a momentary feeling. Seeing my kids run around, that's why I can't side with that. Because if that was the norm, then we wouldn't have no kids.
Yeah. And
child making, God says to procreate. So I just don't see that. And even for two gay parents that adopt kids, I mean, it still has to be manufactured because they can't bring a kid into that situation. Or plenty of these new situations that now it's like a regular thing that these individuals have made a sex change as far as on the outside, but yet they want to do the things that's involved with the version of them that they didn't want to be. Now you want to be a man with a beard and saying, well, I still feel maternal. I want to have a baby. No, what you want is to be a gimmick. You want to be seen. That's what that is. That ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't nothing but Satan. That ain't nothing but the enemy. Because you can see that violates norm. There's no way that could happen. But because it looks visually stimulating and you can make a story behind it,
yes, sir.
There's no telling what people will do now just to get some clout. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, you right, brother. And you know, and the sad thing, the sad thing about it is, again, ratchetness, mess. Imagine if Rick Ross and 50 Cent would use their podcast or their beef to talk about the young brother that lost his daughter at that car wash. Like right now, all the celebrities, if all of us start holding them accountable and say, hey man, enough's a god doggone enough, y'all. All right, we done entertained enough. Cameron, okay, y'all, you and Jim Jones, all you old Negroes that's come from our era. Let's start with the foolishness and let's start speaking to our young folks. And you know, and encouraging them. Let's stop being everybody else's expensive entertainment, man.
That's
you know what I'm saying, y'all? Yeah, and you know, because my thing, and little bro, you and sister, listen to the podcast. I got my little bro and sister. This man with his lady, I'm gonna tell you, my little bro have his lady with him everywhere he go. Everywhere, y'all. Oh, I got you. And they love each other. And they love each other. There you go, little bro. They love each other and everything. Why can't we use that as an example instead of promoting this single mother stuff? And he love his kids. My little bro ain't going nowhere from his children, bro. Yes, and little bro, on the Hollywood Red podcast, you have anything, you and sister, as a young, like, can you let them know how young and how old y'all is? Because they listening, brother. We got the listeners listening. And like, tell them how old you and sister, you and your wife is, and why you doing what you do.
31 and 29.
Y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm. 31 and 29.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing.
See them? And little bro, what you want to say to this community? It's time for us to clean up. What you want to see better in our community instead of the shenanigans and the craziness?
Yeah, gotta go back to the old ways and gotta whoop them kids' ass. They getting out of line.
Y'all, you see that? We gotta whoop booty.
It's too many young kids around here throwing guns. Yeah, I remember when I was young, I throwing guns, but I wasn't gonna use it unless I needed to use it. Not for no dumb food. They ain't got no home training.
Facts.
But you know, if you got a male in that house with them children, them kids won't act like, little bro, you don't play no games when it comes to you.
But at the end of the day, too, it's the older people, too, when you see young kids doing that, try to help them out and talk to them, you know, so they don't go down that path, even if they don't got a dad in their house, you know, just people need to learn how to talk to kids without going off on them all people. If they don't go off people,
all those is facts. All that is facts. And learning how to talk, learning how to live by example. Can't tell somebody to do something that you ain't doing. Kids see that. Kids see what we doing and what we ain't doing. While we telling them to do as I say, but not as I do. Not a good example. So I appreciate that. I can definitely second that.
You know, and I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I love, and another thing too, I love y'all too, Hollywood. Again, I have to compliment my.
Yeah, big bro. Signal didn't tap out for a second, but he'll be back.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
There I am. There you go, y'all. No, y'all, you don't let us be raggedy around you. Like what Charleston White said about the little girl. You know, you ain't gonna let me go that far, you know, out of love and respect for my character. And, you know, and for us as men, you know, Charleston White, he need men like that around him. I know he's funny and he carry on, but certain things, like you said, it should be kept amongst the crowd. You know, like I wouldn't have said that loud. I wouldn't have said that about that child. But nobody.
Yeah, you gotta have some integrity. It's gotta be some things that you just won't do. Ain't no way in the world you can make a good example of saying F that child that is dead and trying to make that into some positive energy. There's nothing positive about that. And somebody who sees that, because I watched it, and make that into something positive, they so lost that you can just throw anything and they'll catch that. Like, but somebody who really has some integrity, once again, I think we spoke on that earlier, there's no way that you can look at that and say that that's a message that you can spread around to multiple people. It might do something for you individually at the moment. Would you let your kids watch that? Would you promote that for somebody as a learning tool to say, yeah, play this with your kids, play this with somebody that you want to learn from that? The closest thing I can think that it could have been compared to is that in the 90s, I know there used to be a show called Scared Straight, where they take them kids into the jail. Y'all ain't never seen that?
Yes, sir.
Deacon, I know you seen that. That was real famous in the 90s. They take these adolescent kids into these prisons. It was before reality TV, and they bring them around these guys who, of course, they prod in the wasp nest to make sure it look like they gonna get stung. That's what they doing. Okay, these guys, they grab the spars here. I'm gonna get you if you come in here. And they sound like WWF wrestlers jumping in the camera. These kids are losing their mind. A shock factor. If the best thing that he wants to give out of that is a shock factor, you did that. But
he made a diss song towards them today.
You say what now, KT?
They say he made a diss record against Lil Ronnie and his daughter today.
Wow. So he going all the way out there.
He'll crouch. He said he wants
Disappointing because he also made made some public declaration that I got my gun back and all this crazy stuff. Like, everybody got their opinion. And thank God that we live in America that we got that. I think there's just a level of exercising that. Like we're not educating nobody on anything new about freedom of speech. Anybody in America, if they can know anything, they know there's freedom of speech to a certain level. You can get canceled, but you can still say what you want to say. So for him to kind of act like he's just putting us on game about, hey, I can say what I want to say. Yeah, you can, but it's gonna be some consequences.
Yep.
You ain't finna just say that and do that anywhere. So why we even creating that false reality that these young men living already behind the screens and saying stuff that they wouldn't say to people? Like one thing I give shout out to TQ Weasel. Deke say some people's names. But Deke was saying if they was around and they wasn't. So that's one thing I know.
Yes, sir. Oh man.
It don't always make it all right, but hey, Deke, he's sending the facts and just it's taking a little while for the message to get to him. But Deke.
Yes. Oh man, yes, sir. Yes. And look at the Corey Sims roast. Look at how Corey, Corey was so happy to hear his name brought up, y'all. And like you said, Hollywood, we all family, and we all, and we all should be able to say things to each other, because a lot of us do need to laugh, and we all need to bring something to the table. But it has, like you said, it has to be educational and positive. And I like our group because Sexy Chocolate got his thing, you got yours. Big Frank, whoever, Ollie K, everybody doing their thing, but we mixing the ingredients. This the recipe. Yes, sir. And all we gotta do is just get more listeners.
Yeah, big facts.
Yes, sir. If I was Gigolo now, I would have more women promoting it, because the ladies are the ones who bring the attention to the pod, to everything.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And so they need to stop playing this game like they don't know what's going on when bad stuff happens. You just can't be with us when it's good.
Big facts.
Yes.
What's going on? What is going on with this public beef between 50 Cent and Rick Ross? I mean, every week it seems like it's something new, and like you said, D, what using all of this attention, you got guys that's got millions of dollars at disposal, whether or not they got it liquid or they can be able to liquidate something to make that money, touch their hands. When you have that ability, it's a lot of ego in that.
Yeah.
And it's hard for us as men to get over that, because we start feeling like a god and wanna just use our power to just to make us feel empowered and invincible. And some of that is what I see with President Trump. I mean, did I vote for him? Yeah. But nonetheless, he's still human, and I see him making some decisions that I think he just doesn't think through, or he's got his advisors that's telling him to just make these rash decisions just to get to the end goal. When you still gotta, when it's a process, I think you gotta institute smaller checkpoints before you get to that goal. Otherwise, it just turns into something like half of these subjects that we're bringing up is more like it's It's creating a reaction versus creating efficiency, and that's not. I don't think that's the best route for us as a nation. So, but with 50 and Ross, I think they got the same ability. They ain't clocking into nobody's job. It really don't matter what I say or anybody else say. They still able to live their life. All that stuff is something I salute them for. Black men doing this in America, especially guys that didn't come from a Donald Trump background where their daddy was able to just hand them a silver spoon. They did dig it out the dirt. So for that, I respect them. And that's why when Ross and Jeezy had their beef, it was real. They was putting it on wax, and they really was, and it was about, some of this was with this Big Meech situation.
Exactly.
So this ain't really nothing new for him. I'm not understanding why they have to make so many waves about this when they can move on to something. You ain't making records. He is clowning 50, saying, you know, I'll buy your masters. At this point, Ross still making records, but in my opinion, I just think it's time for him to hang it up. Like, he has the ability, but his content, he ain't digging too far for it. He just going surface level. Ain't no real soul put into none of the music no more for him to be my favorite artist. I'm telling that. I can say that. Like, he just need to get back into some real life altering stuff and clock into that, and then come back and make records. But the stuff you're speaking on, just to me, it just ain't nothing that's fertilizer. It's just a bunch of junk food. It ain't no soul food in that. And 50, he ain't even trying to do that. 50 smart, I will give him that. He just making music that's gonna be useful. I got the Power series. I'm doing television now, so I'm gonna make my music that's gonna be useful. So it don't matter what the critics say, because the vehicle that his music is being used to support, it's able to camouflage it. You get Joe to do a hook. You got old 50. Joe older than 50. And yet the Power soundtrack song is hot. But why is it hot? Because the show hot. That's really the truth. The song is okay. But if the show wasn't a hit, it wouldn't flatter the song. You think differently, Slim Cat? If the show wasn't hot, do you think that his song with Joe would have been as received the same way?
Nope.
Even Ro Timmy, whenever he had him acting in the show, and they was doing music that was going to be put into the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Ro Timmy ain't been able to. He had to do a gimmick to make his album sell so that he can give 50 back his money.
That's true.
And he's got a good voice. I mean, it's songwriting. The records that he's choosing to write himself, or whoever he's got, you better get Neo to write your music or something, because it just ain't hitting. But it was able to do what it was supposed to do when it came to doing the television stuff. It's not coincidence. It's not random. He places his music in the right place. So Ross, I just think he just needs to continue to do what works for him. And he's not the only person. All three of them together, Ross, Jeezy, and 50, they could be on the album together, and it ain't gonna go platinum.
You're right.
But they got street cred they will go down as legends in the streets when it comes to mixing that with music, like Gucci Mane and like and T.I. Yeah, they gonna go down as legends. They crossed over at a different time where the rap and that was like unusual, that you was able to do both and do them well. Now it's like expected.
Wow.
At least you're supposed to make it seem like you know how to do it until you get busted. Then you get the little Dirks, you get the NBA young boys, and boys or you done went down for shooting somebody or get involved into a murder like C Murder and Boosie. One way or the other, it's just a trap. Exactly what it is. But for these guys, they've been able to transition out of music for the most part and become CEOs. Focus on that. Focus on doing that. Like shout out to Dick and Weezo. This man single-handedly used his network of people and was able to do toy giveaways for, I don't know, man. I want to say at least 10 years before he just got frustrated because it was just dealing with people. I understand. But he was doing this off his own muscle. Yeah, he was able to get the community involved, but the idea to get it started, and because he's so popular, he's like the unofficial mayor of Palmetto. And probably the superintendent of Bradenton. Like, everybody know him, and he was using his influence and has used his influence to get on the news when tragedies happen, to bring something to the community when a need happens, to bring opportunities to the community for Black people to thrive on with the comedy shows. And for somebody who ain't rich, that's still working 3 jobs during the week. That's a hell of a resume, man. And that's somebody who ain't juggling millions of dollars. So what more could these guys do with they influence and their money? My point is just do better. Let's do better, brothers.
Man, facts. Yeah, Hollywood facts. Yes, sir. And we got to put that, like you said, once we put that love and that decorum back into all of this stuff, and we do have to hold everybody accountable, whether it's, our leaders, and our celebrities, it has to be now. Because, I mean, man, it's just too much hatred going on. It is too much, bro. And I mean, and all of us have for me and you to still be at our age, man, 40-something, 46, I used to be not ashamed of it. Like, a lot of our younger brothers and sisters would not make it, man, to see this age. And I hate to gasp that, but man, and I feel like this has been ignored way too long. I'm not too cool to love my youth and the people that's under us and our children. Yeah, like, man. So for 50 Cent and Rick Ross, and we don't need a leader. All we need is a code to follow. All of us. Once we follow the code on life, we good. Don't nobody have no leader. They'll throw a leader under the bus. So why do we need somebody who gonna be blackballed? Like all that Black Lives Matter crap, all that stupid stuff, man, no. We just need people that's gonna do the right thing, not sell drugs to children, respect people, elderly parents. Common sense rules, man. The code. Look at how hard Hollywood, like, and we need to make these celebrities, even though they feel like they might not owe nothing to the community, which they don't. But they do have a reputation that, like, they're too old to be cutting up like that. Okay, you got money, so what? What happened? Look what happened to P. Diddy. Y'all could be next, 50 Cent. You dudes act like you just can't be touched. G White, and the thing about it, none of us is in control of our life. Whatever that white man and that's our daddy, that's Jesus. And he say, hey, let's go and take this man out. Ain't nothing I'm gonna do. And that's the sad thing. We are living under their discretion. That's God.
Oh my God!
Your white daddy is God, and I'm saying it. If he say, if a Braden cop say, hey, let's pull such and such over with and take him out, ain't nothing nobody gonna do besides march and blow a bullhorn and cry and make some Facebook posts. But it's time for that's the power we only have, and that's crazy, y'all. You know, like we gotta get out of this.
My God.
D coming in hot. I think the fire alarm went off and then cut his microphone off. There you go.
Oh, yes, sir.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm
boy.
here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we need strong, masculine men and women. If you don't know that this man ain't gonna be in that house with you, don't sleep with him. Get somebody you gonna be with. You don't have to be a single mother. That's your body, your private. Yeah, like, man. We men, we don't have control over that. We only allowed to do what y'all would let us do. Come on, let's stop being stupid. Y'all ain't no victims. Stop doing this so we can get back to life. These black children need us. 50 Cent, Rick Ross. Let's stop glamorizing. Yeah, Hollywood, when you and I was growing up in the 90s, we did have decorum. We did have, you know, to where it wasn't like this, where we ain't gonna cuss in front of our mama. Man, it's sad. A lot of these single mothers look at the black children. Look at how they are making the internet every day on some crazy stuff. Look at how that single mother partying, getting money off the, you know, thinking that her daughter and her baby daddy, it's a game. She getting high and drunk. They on Facebook. And I'm like, wow. And we're just allowing it. None of these females scare me to where I can't cuss them out and say, hey, I'm sick of that. They don't scare me, Hollywood. They might scare each other, but man, I'm tired of that. If it's time for me, hey, Hollywood, I look at it, me and you live, of course we want to live longer. But man, I'm at a point now to where Rick Ross, 50 Cent, all of us are at an age, what, is it just about money? We're going to just die like everybody else. But if you got something to die for and have a legacy to live, something that somebody can look at 20 years from now, that's how I want to be. Bump the dying over some money, a little couple of dollars, than living that type of life. Only cowards live like that. That's why P. Diddy in prison. He waited so late to start doing something. If he would have got out there, because it's going to bother you anyway. You a black man, heterosexual man, or whatever you like, you say you is. But you going, you know, we always targeted. Me and you at an age right now, Hollywood, I told you, I'm so uncomfortable. Every day I got to go out there at the job and act like I'm happy, even when I'm not. I see everybody comfortable but me. And then one thing about it, black males like you and me, we always by ourselves. We don't have the friends and the homies like we used to have when we grew up. Like, why are we normalizing this kind of behavior? These children are crying out to us. Man.
Thanks.
Yeah, Hollywood is sad. It's sad because both of the parents raggedy. It don't take your sex to shut me up. I don't want it. We gotta lie because we want to lay in a bed with y'all. That's sad. No, you raggedy right now. You need to do better. Like, do better. Cook food at the house. Start having prayer services. Start laying with men who gonna be in the house. These black children need a Hollywood red daddy in the house. This is why your children are getting molested and all kind of stuff. They don't have no protection. But then we gotta lie and tell you queens and all. No, hell no. I'm done with that. Yes, and then people will say, well, you hate women or you like men or this and that. Well, say whatever you want to say, but I'm going to say the truth. And you can come at me because I'm not scared of you. I'm tired of lying like every day. Look at how we are. Look at the black family. The black family raggedy. Haitians doing better than us. We are so bad right now. What happened to when grandma died? Auntie's supposed to step up. Nobody bring nobody together. We only come together for a funeral. And then we phony and hateful at that. Yeah, it's time, man. These children need us, y'all. And Hollywood is just me and you on here.
I'm looking. We got all the team here, but I know that maybe they might be waiting to jump in. Maybe it might be a little bit too deep. I'm don't know.
No. Frank Nitt in the building.
Oh, man, yes, sir.
Frank Nitt. You see Slim Cat, he look like, I don't know, Slim Cat, you know, he take naps. He'll take naps during the show. You don't know when he go out till you start hearing him snoring.
And he not chubby at all. But yeah, Sexy Chocolate in good shape, y'all. I thought the Negro was sloppy and big. I say, man, his britches flaps look good on him and all. I say, man, you ain't Nostradamus like I thought. Man, no. I thought, you know, he looked like Phil from Fresh Prince. Hell no, man, he look good. Got the big shoulders on him. Yes, sir.
Which one of y'all fellas' toes look like that? I'm pretty sure I know I got some answers for that.
God dang, yeah. I got some Asian feet, boy. I got some tether feet.
Boy, y'all feel like y'all. I mean, hey, if your stats say that you can still get the women. You still can choose the woman of your dreams with feet like that. Hey, brother, I salute you.
LeBron feet look like white 100 skin.
I just know I ain't never seen no toe on top of the other, and as much as he be putting all that force on the ground, I just don't see how he ain't broke that next toe. But them toenails look like got doggone the Pharaoh Ramses is buried up under them toenails. look like it's some god doggone some ancient ruins up under them toes.
Them toes got COVID. I said, God, leave on.
Deke, your toes look like that?
Yeah, I used to have athlete's feet. I used to eat my skin back in the day. Yes, sir. Yeah. You know, yes, sir, y'all. I got Flintstone feet. I can walk out there in the landfill with no shoes on. Y'all. Them the type of toes I got. And you know, one thing I love about my feet, I can use that bird finger and dig in them toes with them jams. And when you on that toilet sitting there, and boy, they make your goosebump up, boy, when that bird finger in between them toes while you boo-booing. Oh, God, that's a great feeling, y'all. Oh, I get bumpy. Man, my thighs bump up. I say, Lord have mercy. Yes, sir, my legs look like Sexy Chocolate shoulders. They get so good. And I say, man, Lord have mercy. Man, they so bodacious. Yes, sir. And y'all know who I seen at the flea market, Montel Jordan. I say, man, I'm glad. Well, boy, you fell off, Montel. That's all right. Keep hanging out.
He a pastor now. He be preaching and stuff now. Shout out to Montel.
Man, brother, he was singing "This Is How We Do It" by the cotton candy machine. I mean, I went to juking a little bit, man. I told him my left leg still work a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir, brother. That Negro tall too.
Big Frank, you wearing flip flops this summer by the pool, brother?
Not at all, man. Not at all.
Oh my God.
I think I'm probably the closest thing to the picture showing right now.
Wow. His toes look like Stephen A. Smith hairline.
Yes.
No, that's nasty. I don't like that.
When you were an athlete, you know, it works that way sometimes. But Shaq feet just like that.
Dion had to cut off a whole 3/4 of his foot.
Dion had turf toe.
Got to laugh at nobody's demise, but yeah. I don't know what Big Frank's excuse was, because he was a player, but not the one with a jersey. So I don't know how he got turf toe or any of that. Because we've been roommates for a good portion of time.
Yeah, go get them feet did and go to a masseuse. Let them rub on your shoulders and your back. Now the deacon did go, y'all. Now I did.
Deacon, you know, signal done went out.
Y'all just see them? Oh no. But yeah, Hollywood and Frank, brother Frank, y'all, man, go get your massage, y'all, and get your toes did. I went to the massage parlor, and that lady rubbed on my back and spine, y'all. I got an erection, but I calmed down later on.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. I never been rubbed on like that. And my mind got real crispy. I had a R. Kelly mind. Yes, sir. Yeah, I ain't know what to say. Yes, sir. So yeah, go get them feet there. Don't go out the door like that.
Yeah, you say go get them feet did. I go up in there, they start talking about me. They talking in all type of language I don't understand.
Yeah, every time we got off the ship while we was deployed, he went to go get a manicure done on them feet, and every time they knew they couldn't speak English, they just used their hands. They just said, "No, we can't help you." My dog, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I used to be one nigga, bro. Always had a good resume. He always kept a pretty chick. And I used to be wondering because he was my roommate. I said, "Bro, you must always keep your socks on because there's just no way." There's no way that they see your feet and not getting spooked because I'm pretty sure if they thinking about taking it to the next level, they looking at, man, if I can have a kid with him, they feet gonna look like this. Cause bro, his feet, bro, he just I don't know, man. His feet look like they dead, but he's still alive.
Dracula feet. They come out at the night, baby.
Man. And you know how it was, since we talking about that type, get you a Brazilian wax too, y'all.
And I can't even talk about. I gotta talk about my brother Deacon Weasel. I pulled up on him one time. He used to tell the story. Now I gotta tell the version of the story. Came down to chill and I kept knocking on the door. I'm like, I know it's Cardell. I kept wondering. He told me to come through. Like I just got off the phone with him 10 minutes ago. Then I come up there. I kept knocking. I hear all the dogs barking because Deacon got his hands bit off twice and got them sewn back on. So, I mean, that's how much he loved them dogs. I'm knocking on the door. I don't hear nothing. I kept waiting. I finally walked back to the car, and here come my brother out of the house. His whole right leg swollen. He looked like he can't barely walk. His foot looked like if you was to use a pin, it would bust. It looked like his whole foot was swollen. I said, "Man, what is going on with his foot?" It looked so bad. It looked contagious. I said, I had no idea what was going on with his foot, and then but thankfully he eventually told me that he was all right, that he had some type of infection in his foot. But talking about feet, boy, that foot looked like it was. He looked like he had a COVID foot.
Man, that foot was bad in Hollywood. Yes, sir. I had a nutty professor, the clumps. It was bad. Hey, man, it was bad. Like that foot was bad, y'all. Hollywood, I came out there, man. Remember, man, Hollywood, I come on out there, that door. You got scared. Hollywood didn't know what to do. Yes, sir, man.
I thought it was contagious. I said, man, he got the COVID feet. I said, man, I don't want none of that.
Man, Hollywood hurry up.
He's flagging me down. Bro, it's all right. I said, nah, bro. I said, go ahead and get well, brother. I'm going to see you next time.
Yes, sir. Hollywood said, I'm getting the hell out. He heard the gas on the Jaguar. I ain't know he had a Jaguar. He heard. I said, well, dang, at least let me smell the inside of the car before you leave. Man, I love the smell of a new car. That new car smells good. Yeah, man.
So wait, we telling stories?
Did you want somebody to pick that up?
I'm asking you. You bringing up stories. I'm asking. We telling stories?
Yeah, we telling stories about feet.
Oh, just about feet. Okay.
Yeah, we got stories. I mean, but yeah, we talking about feet right now.
Oh, nah, I ain't got no stories on you on your feet.
Yeah, I know you don't. That's why.
I got stories on you off feet.
We didn't ask them stories. We talk about feet stories. Yeah, we know that you itching to want to give stories right now. We talking about your feet
on fleek.
On feet. Talk about feet right now. Yeah, I know you. I know you want to get some get back. Yeah. I already get it. What about this one here? The divorce settlement. You know, I know everybody's seen this for a hot minute, which was sad because they looked like there was a good nuclear family makeup, and lo and behold, it was a front. I think I just seen bro put out a video, looked like he was kind of taking shots at his relationship, and but supposedly Tiana Taylor will receive 4 homes worth over $10 million, a one-time 7-figure payout, several luxury vehicles, including a $300,000 Maybach, $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter, a tour bus, and she also retains full ownership of her businesses, plural. Iman Shumpert must pay $8,000 per month in child support for their daughters and cover their private school tuition.
That's crazy, bro. Don't get married, man. That is crazy.
Man,
these archaic, draconian laws, they don't benefit the man at all. Do not get married, young men, old men, middle men. Don't get married. No, sir. Not the way that they had this thing set up. If you dealing with the American black woman today and you get married, you fool. You fool. You ain't nothing but you food out here. They eating off that.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yes, Brad, sad.
But what do you consider for your brother? I'm married.
You married to a woman who's not Americanized. She
was born and raised in America, though.
But she has the motherland values, though.
If she was to speak for herself, I don't know if she would necessarily adopt that perspective, but I get you. And
she's definitely got the motherland values, bro. You and I both know. She has the motherland. She was raised by a black man who was a head of his household, who his woman, his wife, is submissive to him, and they put down those same values towards her. She values her man regardless of your stature, regardless of your status, regardless of your financial acumen. She values you for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
these American black women, it's all about what you can do for me.
But I think that goes in a different. You're putting it in the wrong sequence. The only reason why those things really are valid is because she realized she knows that I strive to serve Christ. That's what that was the binding factor. I could have had all those other things, and if I wasn't serving Christ, then she wouldn't be submissive to me. Because so that to me is you got to add that at the top of that, because that was.
You're right. She serves Christ in the right way. How many of these black American women today say they serve Christ, but yet they throwing it back on the preacher?
Yeah,
they throwing it back on the deacon. They got 3 and 4 kids going into the pulpit to go ahead and touch the offering plate, and they trying to tell her, go ahead, daughter, throw my number in the offering plate because I want to holler at the preacher. Like, come on, man, we know how it is today. That's why a lot of black men have excavated from the church. There's no more leadership of black men, black masculine men in the church. The choir director gay. The preacher, he hit in the booty hole from the choir director.
Oh God!
Come on, bro. We know this. Hey, we know this. We know this. So you can't sit up here and say because your wife follows God, that it's the same followership or fellowship that these Black American women are following. It all starts with grassroots, with how their upbringing is. If they never had a father in the house,
There we go. That's now, like you said, with the other sequence of events, those are seeds that, if they're planted, in my experience, in a ground that is, and by I mean like a house setting that they are transparent and serving Christ in the right way, then yes, I believe that breeds that. Because this isn't the first time that I chose to make my decision for who I wanted to be with, that it had to have something to do with my spiritual beliefs. That doesn't always make it work. That's one thing that I will agree with you with. But you got to know that I didn't know it the first time around because I wasn't doing my due diligence. I wasn't studying my Bible. I wasn't living by those standards. And that don't make me perfect, but it does allow me, as from the outside in, to be able to have better discernment and I'm gonna just say it in the funky way, some dick discipline. I wasn't trying to seed up somebody that wasn't gonna be able to make me believe that. That's why I didn't start having kids till 40, because as you were saying, 9 out of 10 women that I encountered, I had no faith in them that they wouldn't try to use my kids against me. So it made it very unattractive to even think about having children with them. And my hats off to all the men that I didn't think that through in other ways. I wish I would have thought that in other decisions that landed me in jail. I didn't think of those decisions as much as I thought that I don't want to be a screw up as somebody's daddy in those years where I didn't have enough integrity to be able to understand why I should make decisions for the future. And I think that that's often that there's many men that think like that with their kids. And they can have a scattered amount of memories that, oh, I had this good time with my child, versus that I've been there since day one for the good and the bad. And any solid parent should want that with their children. They shouldn't just want to be a part-time parent. Yeah, my kids, they frustrate me, but I wouldn't want to pass that on to nobody else. When my kids get grown, I'm gonna own that as a badge of honor, that I was there when you got on my nerves, when you made me very proud, and it didn't matter anywhere in between that. You was always mine, and I always was yours. And that's what any parent that unplugs from that, you can't never replace that. When a child understands that you can unplug from feeling that frequency, you're not a parent. So all the stuff you try to do to overcompensate, it just never hits right. So all of that being said, choosing the right mate is key.
Absolutely.
So I feel for Buddy, because I feel like, they was very social with their pictures, showing them, because they both stay in good shape. They both good looking people. And so to have them and their kids, that's something that if it comes across my timeline, it would get a like every time I saw it. But as we all know, that everything ain't what it seems. So this is obvious here.
Well, want against need are two different things. Like you just said, in your journey, you have your kids because you chose a wife first. not too many black men, especially in our age group or in our generation, have that discernment to where we're choosing a wife to have our kids, we're choosing a woman to groom, to where she's going to respect us, to where she's giving that same energy that we want her to pull out to us. And we're getting the opportunity to learn her, to understand her, you know, her trigger points, to understand where she's going to support us in a certain type of way. We're not looking at that because we don't know. We don't know. What we do know is that, okay, yeah, she has a fat bottom. Her mouth is wet. I'm finna go ahead and do what I do. And once that seed is released, it's a wrap. Once that seed is released, it's a wrap. So now you don't have any type of connection other than the physical with this woman. If you don't have any type of spiritual connection, you don't have that mental connection, you don't have any type of other connection other than the physical, then it's always going to end in turmoil.
Oh my God.
And that's what I mean, that the woman, I don't care how much love that's in that situation, there has to be something that supersedes that. In spirituality and serving Christ in the right way. I know in this stage of my life, because I spend a lot of time with people that I encountered through going to church, I see that this isn't unique to me. And I didn't ever feel that anyway. But compared to people in the circles that I've been prior, then yeah, it would seem as unique as who I've been around. But now being around a different group of people that have successful relationships, be it black or white or Spanish, Asian, I got each one of those groups. I could pull a couple in front of me that they've shown the ability to have a successful relationship, and it's been centered around Christ. And so if somebody want to, be critical and say that marriage can last without that, you do what you want to do. But I know I haven't seen that. I've seen people from the islands where they refuse to, heck, they can even not be married and still spend their lifetime together making kids and all of that, with the loyalties of that no matter what you do, I'm still gonna stick with you. Is that a true marriage? I don't know. It depends on what you call it. Because it's got to be more than just, oh, I'm never going to leave you, but we going to stay together if we miserable. What is that? That ain't what I want. Could have done that. What are we working towards? What is there a certain way that I'm going to treat you no matter how bad things get, of how far you fall down? Like finances. Where your money at? Oh yeah, you had a bag, now you don't. Is that the value that I see you as my partner? Is that the only value you bring to a relationship? Okay, we got some physical problems. Now we can't have sex for a few months. How many men will leave their situation if their wife wasn't able to put out for 3 months? What's 3 months in the middle of something that's supposed to be a lifetime? You might have to go squeeze a few off. Wait.
Hold on. Why wouldn't your wife be able to put out for 3 months?
I just said if she has some type of medical stuff going on.
Medical stuff?
Yeah, medical stuff. Like her body's going through something. She may have to go through. She may have to have a surgery. She may have to have, talking about something that's life altering with her body. Same thing for a man.
That poom always should be available.
No, boy.
When it comes to men and women relations, She has to play her part and you play your part.
If she is dealing with, I said medical. I said that this as clear as I could say medical. I ain't talking about it's just a choice of that. Oh, I'm mad at you and I ain't putting out. I said medical. I said so it means that the relationship and the way that I'm framing this is that the relationship is good, but it's built on having a healthy sex life, which should happen. But let's say that all of a sudden now the woman has to have a hysterectomy or something. I can't even think of something that I know. If you're talking about spending a lifetime with your partner in the 30s above, this is now you've been living for a while. There could have been something medical that happened that now you can't have that regular sex life. How many men would that drive away to say, oh, well, I got to have sex every day. It ain't worth me being loyal to my wife because she can't give me what I want right now. Or even her body's going through so much that she can't even focus on that because her body's really going through it.
So let me ask you this. We're talking about a low percentage of that scenario. Is that correct?
I won't say that, because if you're saying that, like I say, you get above the age of 30 and you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing, you ain't eating healthy, you ain't, got fat, did all kind of things that can now cause some health problems.
We're talking about a low percentage of that scenario because it's fat women getting knocked down every day. That's
you're right, but I'm not saying that is the reason why they ain't getting up. Lizzo just had a weight loss surgery too.
She just had a weight loss surgery, but before that, she was getting knocked down. Adele getting knocked down by LeBron manager. Like, come on, bro.
That's not my point. I said that these things are the gateways that could possibly make health issues. I didn't say that they're not getting laid because of being overweight. I'm saying that
we're talking about probability over possibility. Is it probable that your wife or your significant other is going to have some type of significant surgery that's going to cause her not to be able to satisfy you in that in that particular way? Absolutely, it's probable. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about possibility. Possibility over probability. At the end of the day, the majority of wife and husband relationships, and when they come to having a intimate union, is not because of any type of surgical or any type of health means that are stopping them from having relations. Let's just be real, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's either about, okay, yeah, you cheated on me, so I ain't giving you this, or I'm not pleased with the way you're treating me, so I'm not giving you this, or I'm having sex with a mailman, so I'm not giving you this.
Oh my God!
I'm trying to make sure I cover all bases, brother, because there is some situations that, as I can say, things are going well, but she ain't able to put out. Or she could be. There's a lot of women that have a problem having children. That could cause an issue.
We ain't talking about children. See, now you moving the goalposts.
I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm trying to
the carnal thing of having relations. I don't care if she just broke her leg at the racetrack. Okay, it's in a cast now. It's set. The leg is set. It's gonna heal in 3 months. I need to get it. So can you pull that leg up and let me get that? It has to be like we have certain duties, we have certain jobs when it comes to fulfilling and sustaining a relationship, a marriage at that. So if I'm married to you, woman, certain things you need to do for me as your husband. And if you're not willing to do that based upon whatever the credence may be, then there's something wrong with that, because you should be admiring, respecting, and lusting after me. When I come to you should be smiling. You should be willing to do whatever I want to do to you because I'm your husband and you're my wife. That's just plain and simple. And that's where we have gotten away from. We allow all this other stuff that's in the media, that's out here in the world, to allow these excuses. There's no excuses when it comes to a man and a woman. If I need that, you got to give me that. If you need this, I need to give you that. There's no excuses when you say, hey, husband, bills are due, electricity is due, my car needs to be washed, I need an oil change, the kids gotta get Jordans, the kid gotta go into the he's finna play traveling basketball, you gotta pay that. There's no credence in that. Where's the sympathy in that? There's no sympathy in that. If you're not doing those type of things, they're gonna find, the pastor or the preacher or whoever who's gonna go ahead and throw them that little change and put it in their pocket, and then they gonna want something. So let's stop. Let's just be 50-50. If it's gonna be 50-50, it has to be on the physical realm and as well on the financial realm. As men, we are providers. As women, they are nurturers. Play your part. That's all.
Facts. I don't disagree with none of that, brother. Like you said, 90% of the time, health issues, with the infidelities, it doesn't seem to be that. It's because it's already some underlying issues. So, unless anybody else got to add to that one, I think we're gonna get to our main topic for the night. Before we get to that, we got music hits with Frank Nick. We're gonna speak on the verses. We're going to segment.
Get with you on the music hits, bro. I don't know. I ain't get with you on the music hits, bro.
Oh, you ain't ready for it tonight?
Nah, I ain't had I ain't even listened to the Tory Lanez. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I thought we was doing the Wheezy albums versus the Wheezy mixtape.
Lil Wayne, yeah, we was gonna do the Lil Wayne mixtape versus album Lil Wayne, but we ain't never get together to go ahead and discuss that,
Gotcha. Well, we'll get to our main topic of the night then. Let's get to it.
The drill rappers.
You have drill down here.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was a Chicago thing.
No, man, it's down here too, man. And the thing about it is, we like to run them out of town. Like, there's a couple of them that they know they can't live here anymore. There was a particular song. What's Vanessa Carlton? Yes. What's the name of that song? It's real catchy. Everybody likes it. Yeah, 1,000 Miles. They sampled her song, and then they made a song, a rap to it, and they were talking about people that had actually been killed in Jacksonville. About 5 or 6 of them, right? They named in that song.
They did name them.
But that's what drill rap is. It's nonsense, but it's impactful because they're talking about people that have actually been killed. And those people have parents, they have mothers, they have fathers, they have brothers and sisters that feel the effects of what's going on. They think it's a joke. Now, the young men that we go to visit are young men that are either involved in gangs or have names that popped up several different times about violence in our community, and they're not wanted. Which is, if they were wanted, we visit them another way. But we'll visit them today. It's non-confrontational. Usually we have a packet with pictures of them, whether it be on social media, holding an AK, holding 223s, the Dracos, whatever it is they're carrying. And we'll let them know, listen, we know what you're up to. You're not wanted right now, so you have an opportunity. And the opportunity is you quit. And if you don't want to quit, we're going to make you quit because we're going to put you in prison. Pastor Scott Garland, he'll talk to them with some of our community partners. Sometimes he prays with them if they want prayer. And then we wait, see what their decision is.
So this is what you mean by proactive policing?
Mm-hmm. Part of it. The other part is what they do. A lot of stuff that they do is they follow these guys on Instagram Live. They understand what's going on. They hear about things that are going on. Then we interdict them before they get a chance to go do bad stuff.
You guys didn't think in your 40s that you'd be Instagramming so much?
No, we leave that to the young people. We know what they do, and we let them do it.
Okay.
That or the entertainment groups, the drill rappers.
You have drill down here.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a Chicago thing.
No.
Yeah, see they got that picture of Young and Ace down there. That was how the way it was kind of trending. I picked up on the story. But Duval County, they letting you know that they ain't the only ones that's trying to put a crackdown on this drill music. In some circles, I'm hearing that it's starting to fade out, but I lean more to KT. It's his ear to the streets more with that type of music. Is drill rap about to be extinct, or you think that's just because we getting older?
We getting older. It's that simple, man. We getting older, man. We old now, and it's new kids generation. It's new kids' time to shine, man. You know, all this stuff works in cycles with this music stuff, man.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts. Big facts.
So right now,
What you think about this? I mean, in your neighborhood, do you think that law enforcement is being influenced by task force that really are out there targeting musicians that are in their area? Is that common now, or is that just it just seems like that only because of these big high profile artists?
hip hop police is real, man. You know, with rap culture, usually gang culture comes with it. So, like I said, you gotta pay attention to these guys, man. So I feel like it's the thing, and it's gonna stay in there. It's gonna stay in there. It's been here since the '90s, and it's gonna be here when we long gone. As long as hip hop around.
So, like with the Young and Ace and Julio situation, you know, a lot of people, they've kept up with it, and a lot of that made the news. Like, these things ain't happening behind the scenes. It ain't like Tupac and Biggie where they got killed and it's a bunch of conspiracy theories, and here we are now 20 plus years later, and now people getting arrested. It ain't like that no more. Like, you getting found out quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah, because you new guys they gang related.
Well, I mean, depending on, I guess, who you talk to, I mean, that ain't something new though. I mean, you've been had Snoop Dogg and these other artists that are very well known. They may not been gangbanging, but they've been claiming a set or whatever you want to call it. So it isn't like these dudes are just not being gang related.
No, I understand what you're saying, but say with these new drill rappers, man, they're talking about the murders in their music current, like
facts,
present, like stuff was happening yesterday.
So you think that's the difference maker?
Yeah, keeping an eye on these major artists get you all the small guys around them. You can get all them off the street. If you didn't get the main guy, you can get the the hang-arounds.
So the education of what you found over the net with Young and Ace when he was dealing with the Julio situation, how do you think that a police officer could just immediately pull social media stuff and find out who did what, who did who? Is these guys that dumb that they're putting everything on just like your boy PNB Rock when he got killed at a restaurant because he was posting where he finna go?
His girlfriend was though. It wasn't him. His girlfriend did.
Girlfriend. So
you know, women like to do that type of crap. Take pictures and sell weed at the Bing 5-star restaurant. But yeah, I get what you're saying, man. You know, rap is the most violent genre of music out there, and like I say, man, a lot of these guys associated with street guys and gang members, man. So follow them and get you the other guys you need to get off the street. And like I said, they put it in the music, man. Like King Von, he put it right in the music right away. He didn't play around with it. You understand? These new rapper dudes are street guys who rap. The old rapper dudes was rapper dudes who wanted to be street. There's a big difference. These guys, they really in the streets. Like ESTG, all these guys, they really out there.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be careful with these guys. These guys, rappers just wait for them to money laundering.
So you don't think that, like, Nipsey Hussle, for another example, he wasn't really living their life?
I mean, he was. He's affiliated. I'm pretty sure, you know.
So that's what, but see, that's where I get it, where I'm going with that, being affiliated versus unless they was really that dumb and they document everything they doing. I mean, because that's just like hearing Jay-Z. Now, okay, yeah, you putting it in his music. I was selling drugs, I'm doing this, but never got caught for the most part. So, how much whether you're affiliated with it or whether you was just making records, nobody's gonna really be able to validate that.
But you gotta understand, Ace, as soon as Fulio died, he dropped the record within 8 hours.
Yeah, he did.
He don't want no war with the 6. You know what I mean? So these guys telling on themselves, this is at all time high.
Or even the fact that I think if that's the same track, he pretty much bragging that they killed him.
And they described the whole scene and everything within 8 hours, and he was in Houston allegedly when it went down. So these guys, these new rappers are these new drill rappers are in the streets first, rapping in second.
I can agree with that.
Back when we came up, a lot of these rappers, they was just hanging around them, but a lot of these guys were smart kids. A lot of these rappers were smart, coming from the 90s, early 2000s. They just surrounded themselves around guys who could protect them. The new guys, man, they killing, shooting. I'm sorry. They just taking everybody out.
So the new kids on the block, does it seem like that? Let's name a few. Boss Man D-Lo. Is he just more like a Biggie where he just got the flow? Is he like
Rick Ross? He's the unleaded Rick Ross.
Oh my God!
Unleaded Rick Ross.
Yeah, he's a big fat dude who got a little bit of rap, who got jury and
What about Moneybag Yo?
I think he used to be, but I think he changed his way. I think he cut a lot of people off he was around. He's not moving like he moved when he first got in the game. He on a health journey and all that stuff, though. So he.
What about Lil Baby?
He affiliated. If not affiliated, gang leader. He's a gang
So
leader.
you think you finna go down for these kids?
So he didn't do it, but they got their eyes on anything else happen. They gonna find a way to tie him into it. Cause I don't think he didn't put nothing. He didn't put the hood out on them. Just some stuff went down, and kids was in it with some other people.
Right.
And they just happen to be, it looks bad.
I don't know, man. Yeah. So what you got for the sports segment for tonight, KT?
Oh man, I was gonna just talk a little bit about these NFL, some of these notable free agency signings, and I'm gonna give you just run off me those free agency. NFL getting ready to draft about to happen in a few weeks. And just want to talk about a couple notable free agent signings, man. You got Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup. He just signed with the Seattle Seahawks. And then you got DK Metcalf. What DK went to? You got DK Metcalf.
He was in Seattle, right?
Now he's with the Steelers. He went to the Steelers. He's with Pittsburgh now.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
That's big.
Justin Fields with the Jets.
Well, they said they was not going that the Steelers wasn't going to just keep both of them. They wanted to keep so I guess that must mean they finna stick with Russell Wilson. I mean, he played most of the season, so it really don't make sense not to.
Then DK and Russ played together in Seattle, so that makes sense. Then you got Geno Smith. He went to he was with the Vikings. And,
I don't think nobody's expecting Geno to land.
No. Geno Smith went to the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders. Wow. Yeah, Sam Darnold.
So does that mean they're not looking to get Shador? So they still gonna be hunting down for Shador, or you think that was just smoke and mirrors?
Smoke and mirrors. Yeah,
but back to Geno, you're not expecting him to be nowhere too long.
And Geno do numbers though, man. He gets you the numbers.
He does. He does. But
get you the numbers,
nobody's gonna franchise him. He's not. It's just what it is.
That might take Shador. I believe, me personally, I believe a lot of NFL teams don't want to deal with Shador, man. I think he getting punished from just playing with his daddy, man, and how he went about the whole draft process. He did it his way. He didn't do it traditional. But if I'm Shador, I'd rather go later in the rounds anyway. Get on a competitive team.
That's a fact.
I wouldn't want to go to the Raiders. The Raiders ain't been good since we was in well, you probably was in the military the last time the Raiders was relevant, and I was in high school probably still. That's when they played the Bucks in the Super Bowl. That was years ago.
Yeah, but see, what you fail to realize is that Shador was doing his off seasons with Tom Brady. Tom Brady was his mentor. Tom Brady is now a minority owner with the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? So
they got rid of that black coach, or they still got Pierce?
They got rid of Pierce. Pierce is done.
So they probably still get him. They probably don't want to rush it. So it makes sense now. Then he can sit behind your boy for a little bit.
Yeah,
that makes sense. You're right. And then
the move for them to be in Vegas, I think that the Raiders, you just got to give them a little bit of time. Just for them to secure an NFL team in Vegas, that's huge.
Yeah, I still think Oakland should have kept their team, but man, I just know.
Them teams keep bouncing around. One year they Los Angeles, next thing they Oakland. All this is just there's too many. They're not going to bounce around. There's no other place to go. They're in Vegas. Unless they go back to Cali. Unless they go back to California again.
They might send Jacksonville Jaguars to Oakland.
A-Rab ain't doing that.
Or London. They might send the Jags to London, man.
A-Rab ain't doing that.
Right, man. Jacksonville is a struggling place, man.
Them Jags trash, man.
It's trash, man.
It's all good, brother.
Me and Big Frank finally agree on something. The Jags is trash.
They trash, bro.
The only reason why he able to laugh now is because his Dolphins finally can swim. They've been drowning forever, bro. Let's stop.
They was able to swim, but Tyreek trying to get up out of there. I don't know if y'all made him happy yet, but he was trying to get up out of there.
If you knew if he was trying to get up out of there, then you would have heard it in the you know what I'm saying, the NFL room. You ain't heard nothing since he said something. He ain't going nowhere, man.
That's true.
Them Jags trash.
But your Dolphins need to get somebody who can challenge Tua.
I agree.
He needs to be challenged, man. Because y'all be good and then he get knocked out for a couple games and y'all lose 3-4. It's too late to catch up.
I agree, 100%. We the only franchise with a nerd coach, man. That dude there, man. We got to get rid of him, man.
He's mixed for real or not?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I just can't believe it. I just can't believe he's black and white.
That's what they say, but I don't think so. He looks straight. He looks straight white bread, Wonder Bread to me.
That's a fact. Straight. You ain't lying. And but that's it for my NFL. Then my other thing I want to talk about is this MVP race. And right now they got Jokic in front of SGA I'd like to know, do y'all guys agree with that? Or me personally, I think SGA is the best guy.
SGA got MVP.
He got to get it. He has to get it. He's done the most with the league in OKC.
SGA got to get it, man. It'll be a god doggone catastrophe if SGA don't get that MVP this year.
But right now they got Jokic 1, SGA 2, Giannis 3, Jason Tatum 4, and number 5 Donovan Mitchell.
That's crazy.
SGA got to get it, man.
That's crazy.
He's getting 30 points a game.
Never forget that. They need to give it to my boy LeBron.
What? Oh man, you on that?
The fountain of youth is still pouring, baby. Yes, sir.
You on that K2 again, boy? Shoot.
Hey, but KT, I would give it to LeBron over Jokic though.
Yeah, because Denver was wrestling. Denver not scary no more, man.
Not over SGA though. SGA got to win his MVP this year.
OKC, a small market team, number 1 in the Western Conference. When you got Durant over there, Curry over there, and LeBron over there, and he's doing his thing, and Kawhi too in the West. You gotta get SGA, man.
Facts.
They get 30 points a game
Facts.
consistently, and he don't sit out games like these other guys do. He playing every game.
All facts.
And I'm so mad at my Clippers. We let him go for Paul George, dog. What were we thinking, dog? Paul George for SGA?
Oh no!
Who does this stuff, man? and they said the Sixers trying to get rid of Paul George this summer. That boy's done. He's washed up, man.
Been washed up.
He been washed up.
I don't know how he gets these big contracts anymore. It just blows my mind that anybody think that. That's why you got to give LeBron his flowers. Yeah, he misses some games. Yeah. We're not talking about Paul George. That's a whole different story there. These dudes miss 3/4 of the season every season.
And that's why I give it to LeBron. LeBron, he played consistently. Even old as he is, but he know how to take his breaks during the game. He plays.
The way that he gets out of games sometimes doesn't look the most flattering. Oh yeah, he takes himself out of games. Well, he knows his own. Somebody who's been on this court for 20 plus seasons knows his limitations. So you want to just sit there and try to prove a point to then be hurt just so that look good on camera, then be mad because he been out too long? No, the man know what he doing.
And you're right, and that's why I wouldn't dare buy an NBA ticket. I refuse to pay $400 and all the starters on the bench.
Oh my God!
That's a fact. I ain't gonna front. I'd be hot. I'd be hot if I came all the way to LA to see him. He don't play.
I got a question though. I want to ask KT.
Yes, sir.
The Stephen Smith, when LeBron approached Stephen Smith, was he wrong or was he right?
I'm with LeBron on that, man. Because the only reason I'm with LeBron on that because what Stephen A. did after the fact, when he went on that Gilbert Arenas show, showed me a lot about his character. He got on that show, started cussing, talking like he was some tough guy. I said, hold on, man. At the end of the day, you ain't gonna keep ranking on my son, man, and leave my son out of this, dude. Because he wasn't just talking about stats. He was trying to say LeBron got his son on the team. He took it a little further than saying what his son was doing with numbers. And that's the problem. Now, like you can talk about my son if he ain't making no points, but now when you start saying, oh, he only on the team because of me, and I did him wrong. I failed my son because I should let him stay in college another year. Nah, I'm taking it personal. Nah, this ain't just basketball. You know what I'm saying? Now you criticizing me as a father.
Yeah.
I'm about to check you on that. And LeBron, any real man gonna check somebody on that stuff, man.
Facts.
We most of us got kids on this platform. So, once you got a kid, you got a kid forever. Okay, how they get? You can be 6 years old. Your son break down on the road. You get up in the middle of the night, go help him out if you can. 55, you know what I mean? So that's one thing different between humans and animals. Once a human child is a child till you die, no matter what.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
They like these animals. They have their babies. They go run wild. You never see them again. So it's just, that's how it is. Dog had their babies, end up fighting their baby, killing them in the jungle. It's later on in life. So
Yeah, I'm a LeBron fan.
I'm gonna run down on you about my child. That's just how I feel.
I'm a LeBron fan, and and 9 out of 10 times I'm with LeBron because of just his integrity. But I gotta go against LeBron on this one.
What?
Yeah, I do, because I agree with Stephen A's take on it. I did not think that Bronny was ready for the NBA. Now, mind you, looking at his draft class, that's always being used as a barometer. That, okay, look at these other guys that got picked before him, and they're all trash. They all need to be thrown into the incinerator and burned. I think that there's no way that the nepotism would have been the same for somebody else. These other guys, I don't care who they are, they're struggling. Their kids are struggling to make it in there. Scottie Pippen, his son is a I can't use him as an example because he's decent. But Bronny's been going in and out of the G League, struggling to try. He's small. He doesn't have LeBron's features. He's not going to be a LeBron. Now,
be honest though.
Well, that's where the honesty comes. The honesty comes with just saying that he has to. When you're speaking on a professional basketball player, everybody can get it. Unfortunately, would I like that to hear it? No, I wouldn't. But I kind of understand. Just like if my son is on the playground and he's getting bullied by this one kid, and I see it, and knowing that I can go there and go punch him in the mouth, am I going to do that though? No, I'm gonna talk to him when it's over with and be like, what's going on, and then I'm gonna take things a different route. LeBron was out of the way, even though I don't know exactly what he said to him on the court, but hearing it on both ends. I seen even a fake LeBron interview. I think, did y'all see that where they was doing AI? LeBron was that was funny, but yeah, if he said the things that he said in that tone, I think that because he's still a basketball player. If he wasn't a basketball player anymore, then he could say what he want to say. But as a basketball player, you have to think business. And he's not your son when you're on the floor. He's not. He's your teammate. So I think that the daddy bear thing, you can't really wear that. Because that's going to affect these other young guys that's his age, that's on this team, that don't have that benefit, that daddy's going to save me when I have a bad game. That's what it implies.
No, but
I'm gonna go play trash.
But I want to address that, your response, Hollywood, with two answers. First, you talk about nepotism, right? How many opportunities does black men have to be able to put themselves in a position to have you to say that's nepotism? You got their coach, JJ Redick. He's never coached in high school, college, or the NBA. As a trainer, as an assistant coach, none of that. He was on a podcast, and they pulled him off the podcast, and now he's a head coach. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, who was he on the podcast with? He was on the podcast with LeBron.
You got the Dunleavys. You got the Dunleavys. Dunleavy, his son, he was a head coach. His son got into the NBA. He drafted his son. Nobody said anything about that. His son played under him for two years, and then he went and got traded. I forgot what team he got traded to. And then he played out three more of his seasons under that coach, and now he's a GM. Like, nobody says nothing about that. Black men don't have the opportunity. Yeah, exactly. Black men don't have the opportunity to have nepotism inside of their vocabulary. So that's one thing. So the second thing, when it comes to Stephen A, you can't just say what he's talking about in stats. If he's saying, okay, I think that LeBron Jr., he's not doing well. That's an opinion. That's your opinion. I give you that. But he said, LeBron, as a father, you have to stop this. That's what that man said on public airwaves. You can't call me out as a father and tell me I need to stop what my son's doing and say that I need to stop what my son's doing and expect me not to react to that. Because now you're challenging me as a father. So that's like me to you, Hollywood, saying, okay, EJ or Elias, they can't kick the kickball. And I'm like, hey, bro, stop letting these little niggas kick kickball, my nigga. They ain't got it in them. You're going to get offended by that. Because you, as a father, you taught them how to kick kickball. That doesn't make any sense, bro. We have to stop with these narratives of going against our own kind because these other entities, and I ain't even gonna put no color in it. All these other entities saying that they're going against the grain, bro. All of it. There's been plenty of white people or white players that have came into the NBA off of nepotism. Into the NBA because they was cool with the families. They was cool with the family's children or cool with the family's father. They did business with the family's father, and now their kids are in the NBA. Like, come on, bro. We have to give our people. We have to give our people some kind of credence.
I'm not knocking that.
That's the problem with our black community, bro. And Frank, we always tear each other down, my nigga. That's the stop.
And Frank, not only that, look at George Bush's. He had all his sons up in the politics. They always clueless.
Facts.
You know, George Bush, Jeb Bush, the other Bush, all these Bushes.
But my question is, just like y'all said that, just like I said that, does that eliminate people coming out and speaking against them? Just like your boy, who's this, his daddy was this, was a all-star, Hall of Fame, and then he was the coach for the Lakers when LeBron first got there. What's your boy name? He didn't turn out well in the white guy. His dad was a Hall of Famer, Luke Walton.
Oh yeah.
Trash. But Bill Walton's son. He still got flack. He didn't just not get no bad press. But whether or not his daddy was Hall of Fame or not, his people still called him out, and that's what it's.
I don't think college would have helped Bronny. Bronny couldn't do nothing else in college.
I think you're right as far as giving him any different skill set. No, I think that hopefully it would have gave him some more time to grow, but I think he doesn't. I don't think he's doing any more growing.
If he would have stayed in college, he'd have got more exposed. He had to go white.
I think he could put on some more weight, but that ain't gonna really help his size.
He's not gonna be a LeBron, and that's all right. You know, it ain't no more LeBrons coming through. We're gonna be dead and gone for the next LeBron comes.
Nah, that next one, his youngest son, he's something.
I like Bryce.
Bryce something serious. Bryce gonna be something.
It's hard to follow your daddy's footsteps when it comes to that, man.
Thanks. He got a different build, and that looks like he could have a lot more advantages just because of that. Because Bronny is scrawny. That's what his name need to be. It need to be Scrawny James. He's not big.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So like I say, if he would have stayed in college, hopefully he would have got a growth spurt. But I've given up on that. So I do agree. I agree with what you said. I agree with what you said. That is valid. If you call me out as my title of being a father, then there is something that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, because LeBron said my son is better than half of these people that got drafted this year. That was his quote. Now, as a father, I have the right to say that. Just because I'm LeBron, that doesn't necessarily say that I'm saying that, you know, he's guaranteed to do this or do that. As a father, I'm supporting my son. You got to give me that. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit here and be, oh, LeBron got it. This is Stephen A's quote. LeBron has to stop saying this. How? That's my son. If he's in a spelling bee, and I say that he's going to spell better than 80% of the people here, you got to give me that because that's my son.
That's what I don't understand, bro. By black people, bro. We always tear each other down. Like you said, KT, with Bill Walton's son, Luke Walton. Nobody had any kind of pushback when he got the head coach. Nope. In fact, when he got fired from the Lakers, he got hired again in what it was? Portland. Either Sacramento or Utah, right?
Portland, Utah, one of them. Yeah,
one of them. He got hired again. You know what I'm saying? No type of resume. So that's what I'm saying, bro. We gotta stop this narrative, bro. We always tear ourselves down, bro.
That's one thing we gotta stop.
As we all know that Stephen A. in the way that he analyzes the situation, he's over the top. So is Skip Bayless. That's just what their characters are. They have no athletic bone in their body, but they're over the top with their character. They don't look like they could bust a grape if they had a sledgehammer. But somehow or another, we've given them the confidence that their opinion matters. So
they earned, but I give them that they've been in media so long. They it's all opinion. Everything with media is opinion. It ain't no factualist talking about numbers. So that's why I mean.
Well, I feel like it's different though. It's different when you get and like I guess that's probably too why LeBron is being scrutinized. That you're looked at as arguably the GOAT. Whether somebody wants to say he is or not, he is in that conversation. Right. So I think his view is also expected to. He's supposed to have the right answer, but that's just like a Michael Jordan being a coach. It just those guys can do great as a player. They wouldn't ever be able to be a coach because nobody would meet their expectations because they want to find the next one of them. It just don't work that way. That's why Michael Jordan never became a coach. And I don't think Kobe would have been a good coach.
I think he would have been a better female coach.
Yeah, female. Yeah, he was
WNBA or college girls.
He was coaching the female team. Yeah.
But look at Dion. I think his sons fall in the same problem that Shador. Is he the best quarterback I've seen? No. There's a lot of things that knocked up against his resume. Playing in a weak division. Yeah, well, you're saying that he started with Jackson State, then going to Colorado during their formative them 2 years. Like those wasn't. You're not playing to me in a big enough. Despite the audience, it's a lot of people, a lot of eyes watching. You're a big D1.
The same thing though, Hollywood.
You say what now?
Travis Hunter did the same thing.
And guess what? Josh Allen played with he's the highest paid quarterback now, so you can't quarterback at the small schools really don't matter.
I'm not. I can need to finish my points. You can fully understand what I'm saying. Is that why is his stock not high going in the NFL? He got his numbers. It should do his numbers say great, right?
Some of it. He throw a lot of interceptions, but he hold the ball too long too. But he had a terrible old line. I think he's gonna be all right. He might not be the Joe Namath, but he get on the right team. He can make some noise.
I think Shador is finna do just like the candy coated paint job. He finna flip and flop. That's what's finna happen.
I don't think so. I think he'll have a better career than Geno Smith. Have a better career than Geno Smith.
You heard it here first.
And guess what? He gonna have a better career than Anthony Richardson, who already flopped. Malik Willis flopped with the Titans flopped.
Shador Sanders is gonna be just like my Florida State black quarterbacks. He probably ain't gonna last as long as EJ. He gonna last about as long as EJ Manuel. That's about as long as he gonna last. He ain't gonna last as long as
I guarantee you he have a longer career than Cam Ward.
You gotta be out of your cotton picking mind.
Cam Ward, I watched Cam Ward let Cam Ward let the game away.
Cam Ward going first round, first pick.
Finna be hurt. Finna be hurt by the end of the season because they're gonna have to take him off that bench, get him off that, and he gonna have to start. That's tough.
I put this out there. I got 100 for you, AL, and I got 100 for KT. Cam Ward will do better in his first season than Shedeur Sanders.
I can't take it. Shedeur ain't gonna play.
I was getting ready to say that myself. I've already spoke against him. I don't think Shedeur is going to. I think he's going to get hurt. I think he's going to be riddled with injuries.
He's not playing this year.
That's what's going to happen. I think that's going to be the storyteller of his career, though.
Won the race?
Yeah, but see, I didn't say that. KT said that. So you got to take that up with him.
The best quarterback in the draft is Jackson Dart.
That's false. That's false narrative.
And whoever get Cam, what you should do is gonna regret it.
Like my dog Trump say, that's fake news. Cam Ward won the quarterback of the year for college. He has that award under his belt. He's gonna go to a situation to where he has to be the star, whether it be Tennessee, whether that be New York Giants, whether that be the Cleveland Browns, but those are quarterback needing teams. So if Cam Ward goes to any one of those situations, okay, now you can say, yeah, he's going to struggle because they don't have anything for him to throw to. Outside of the Giants, because they got that receiver. I can't think of his name from LSU, but he's good. But other than that, bro, they ain't got nothing. But Cam Ward is far better a quarterback than Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders got a noodle for an arm. And like the commentators say, if his last name was Brown, we wouldn't be talking to him.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
All right, well, okay. Well, like I said, we discussed enough of that. I know this before we leave sports, because I don't know. I fell asleep. I don't know if y'all did the music yet. I'm sorry. Did y'all did the music already?
Nah, we had some technical difficulties with the music. We're gonna pick that up next week, man. Okay. But rest in peace. Rest in peace to Junior Bridgman, one of the only black billionaires, one of the only billionaires out of the NBA. Owned Beat, Jet Magazine, I believe. Owned a bunch of Wendy's restaurants.
Right.
Yeah. Rest in peace, buddy. Hollywood.
Yes, sir.
How you feel about Dana White jumping into the boxing field?
I mean, it was bound to happen. I mean, you see that they're rubbing elbows with the Arabs over there. They finna dominate it over there. They've been talking about they're gonna create their own basketball league. With that oil money over there, you say what now?
Basketball league ain't gonna work, but the boxing will work. They try to get like 3 main events on one card. That's a bag.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that basketball will be tougher because the people to be able to, because the NBA season is long. So to be able to fill up them seats throughout it and be able to do it in every market, I think that'll be difficult to do that if you're not in Europe or the United States. I don't think that couldn't happen in a Muslim country like that because
I just hope Florida State need to get involved with these old people, man, so we get the players. And then go ahead and get one of my Arab boys on this college football swag and get all the money they can get and buy all the players we need. And we do spring football over there in Dubai. Hey man, we gotta catch up, man. We behind. Florida State is behind. They so cheap. Florida State too cheap with players.
With the NIL deals now, man, it's hard for me to be able to keep up with who's finna come and who's finna go.
Man, we in everybody's top 5, but we just ain't got enough money to keep them. They go where the money at.
Well, you know what I mean, with the haters that bring bad fake news like Big Frank was talking about, and he wanted the culprits bringing that fake news about my Seminoles. You know, it's hard to combat that. especially when you're a Hurricane fan.
Talk about E.J. Manuel. When the last time Miami had a quarterback in the league who actually played? You gonna talk about E.J. Manuel? They ain't had nobody since Ken Dorsey.
I mean, we don't even want to talk about Ken Dorsey.
That was years ago.
National championship to eating a bag of chips. He was trash.
Dude,
Well, we ain't gotta talk about E.J. Manuel.
And I'm
We
38
gotta
years
talk about
old now.
E.J. Manuel. Can we talk about Ray Lewis? Can we talk about Clinton Portis?
We talk about quarterbacks.
Yeah,
Can we talk about Willis McGahee?
That was the golden era of Miami. That was Big East years.
You talk about stuff when we was young. Y'all boys was in y'all 20s when them boys
Big
was
East. That's when that happened.
Big East era. Let's talk about the ACC Miami.
Y'all had a quarterback won a Heisman and he didn't even get drafted in that field. He had to go to the NBA. Charlie Ward.
And he did great in the NBA.
No, he didn't. He got flipped by P.J. Brown. P.J. Brown threw him in the stands.
Oh, that's a rare incident. Stuff like that happens.
Charlie Ward is a name in the NBA.
Hey, P.J. Brown was a bad man, though. He'd have flipped me, too.
P.J. Brown was known for that. That's what his job. That's what he was a Charles Oakley. All they would do, they was thugs.
He was a Charles Oakley mixed with Brodman. All mixed together.
Charlie Ward chose to go to the NBA. He would have got drafted. He chose to go to the NBA.
Florida, you gonna put this on wax because we on recordings.
Mm-hmm.
Florida State will never beat Miami again. Never.
Huh?
Y'all don't have any kind of guidance. Y'all don't have any kind of guidance. Any kind of situation. Y'all the white coach they put in place had the same record as Willie Taggart. Willie Taggart got cut. They fired him, but yet they let this white boy go ahead and continue to coach.
When a white boy won 13 games in a row, only lost one.
Again, the same record as Willie Taggart. you can say how many he won in a row, but it don't matter. He had the same record as Willie Taggart. Willie Taggart got fired.
Hold on, bro. Y'all gotta use car salesman as a coach. Crystal Ball ain't winning nothing.
Oh my God!
Crystal Ball. Go over to Oregon, and he won. Crystal Ball won the Pac championship over at Oregon.
That's a weak conference. We just talked. That's Pac-2. That was weak. What he doing?
The best thing Miami does, the best thing Miami does, I will give you that. Y'all hire alumni. Y'all do that really well. Y'all give them a shot as a coach, but you give them one season and then it's over with. And Crystal Ball should have seen the crystal ball to know what the future was gonna bring. Is he gonna just be? He about to be out of there too.
I spent all that money on them players last year and lost to Syracuse. Couldn't even make the playoff.
It didn't even win the ACC. You have never won the ACC ever. This was your best season since you've been in the ACC and still couldn't clinch.
ACC.
And that's facts.
Big facts.
So you talking trying to get you trying to give, but you trying to be you trying to give a prophecy. Y'all, I don't see y'all winning the ACC. That's my prophecy. That's my prophecy.
Did we beat y'all?
Oh my God!
We beat y'all, right? We beat y'all. We beat y'all, and we beat the Florida Gators. So when it comes to the Florida colleges, who is supreme amongst the Florida colleges?
But right now, it's y'all. That y'all have never done that since you've been there. Yeah, I mean, we call it how it is.
You go to win the national championship, and you didn't get a chance to play for it. You didn't get a chance to make the playoff.
Hollywood ain't got to give it to us. We beat y'all, and we beat the Florida Gators.
Beating us ain't do nothing for y'all. What it did for y'all? What it do?
Hey, y'all boys can be salty all y'all want. We beat y'all, and we beat the Florida Gators.
And didn't win the ACC.
We didn't
win the ACC. That should be an asterisk. That should be an asterisk on y'all record.
21-0 to Syracuse.
Pathetic.
To Syracuse, they was up 21-0 in the first quarter and lost the game outright.
Oh my God!
Facts.
Jordan Travis went in the 6th round.
He was hurt. He came off of being injured. What are you talking about? If he didn't get hurt,
Jordan Travis winning. Jordan Travis winning the 6th round. Like, come on, man.
That's the blessing he even got drafted. He wouldn't even
Like,
supposed to get
come
drafted
on,
with that.
man. Nobody's hearing his name. Nobody. Nowhere
That's a fact.
Nobody is talking about Jordan Travis. Nowhere.
Hey, I'm a Florida State fan and don't talk about Jordan Travis, but he serves his purpose at Florida State.
Facts.
I didn't see him as an NFL quarterback.
Neither did I. Did he
win?
He's a good athlete. He's a good athlete. That's what he was.
Did he win anything?
He won the
Cam
ACC
Ward
championship.
won the best quarterback in college football.
Cam Ward won the best record. You're right. He won the best record that has ever happened in the University of Miami's history since being in the ACC and didn't win the ACC.
No. He won the best record of being the best quarterback of the ACC. He broke all the records of the ACC.
But what the records got Miami though? Y'all couldn't even get an ACC championship.
Oh my God!
Nothing. That's what he got.
Y'all didn't even get to play for the ACC championship. That's how crazy. SMU got to play.
What did Florida State play for?
We played for the year before that.
No.
And we won.
Facts.
What did Florida State play for?
Yeah, tell him again, KT. What happened the year prior? What happened the year prior?
What happened the year prior?
Florida State was the ACC championships.
With Jordan Travis.
We beat y'all 3 years last
Facts.
Florida State won the ACC championship last year. That's what you said.
When we had Jordan Travis.
Y'all did not. Cut it out. Clemson won. Cut it out. Clemson won it last year. See, that's what I'm saying.
We won with the year with Jordan Travis. Stop. Bring it up.
Clemson won the ACC championship last year. Cut it out.
We talking about when we had Jordan Travis.
I just said when we had Jordan Travis. We didn't have Jordan Travis last year.
Anything with Jordan Travis.
We won the ACC championship. We was going to go all the way to the bowl. Let's stop playing. The reason why we got snubbed is because he was hurting that in the iffy way that they can be able to choose a team. Oh, they don't choose. We didn't play. Come on, man.
They didn't even invite y'all to the playoffs because Jordan Travis got hurt.
Yeah,
correct. So that ain't our fault.
That means y'all trash.
No.
That means y'all trash.
We won the ACC that year.
They said this is something that the audience don't even want to see.
That's a fact. Neither would I.
You don't even want to see that.
Neither would I. I wouldn't want to see it either. I did not like seeing the Georgia game. That was not entertaining. Half of the players opted out of the game.
Big Frank not being honest. It was Nick Saban last year. They wasn't gonna leave Alabama out.
What does Alabama have to do with it?
They was gonna leave us out. Let's keep it
what
real.
What Alabama got to do with it?
It's politics. That's what it is.
He got hurt. I said, man, Florida State not making as good as they used to. They been running them lines, man.
Politics.
Hey, but at least we got a chance to get snubbed. Y'all ain't even get a chance to get snubbed because you lost the spirit.
So check it out. We got your boy Carson Beck. He done came in. He signed.
Man, he's stressed out by
Because you know what? Because you know what? He said the U is a formidable program. I want to come to the U. I don't want to stay with Georgia no more. I want to come with the U. The U is going to give me a go ahead go to the championship. That's what the Carson Beck said. So that's where he signed with.
Hey, y'all gonna lose Notre Dame.
So what blue chipper that Florida State is going to hang their hat on? Nobody. Y'all have nobody. Y'all suck. Y'all suck to the depths of sucking. Y'all are trash. Y'all got 2 stars. Y'all got 2 stars. Yeah, I definitely have hate in my heart for Florida State. I hate Florida State. My son graduated from Florida State, and I hate him because he's going against and he's going against my.
Hey,
oh my God.
Hey, I can't. Oh my God. Frank took the cake tonight.
Hilarious. I was looking at Justin's graduation photo, waiting to see if Big Frank was gonna have his FSU shirt on, but hey, he tried to hide it. He had his jacket on top
so
of it.
how did that come about? How he ended up going to FSU?
They gave him a full ride. That's why.
He did sports or he just did education?
Well, they Justin graduated in IT, right?
IT, yes, sir.
And he a real one. He a real one, 100%. I don't even know him. He a real one. He made good decisions. Yes, sir.
Nonetheless, it's in his bloodline. I mean, look at, his family's in Florida State. Bobby Bowden is like Frank's great uncle. Yes, sir.
Oh shit!
Namesakes. Yes, sir. I told you, you know what? That's his government. KT. He can't love. I mean, look at all of the coincidences. Son graduates from their last name. He don't even know his own self. He loved Florida State so bad. That's why he's like the arch nemesis. Usually they love the person that they hate. That's what it's about. He hates Florida State so much, but he loves them.
So is Frank a Hollywood fan? You a Miami fan just for football only?
Huh?
You a Miami fan just for football or every sport?
Every sport.
That sucks, man.
I'm Miami till I die. I don't know if you remember Bill Walsh college football, the video game.
Yeah, I remember that Bill Walsh.
Yeah. We used to be D'd up. It used to be 5 of us playing on the sticks.
That's right.
Bill Walsh college football.
I remember
we ain't give a damn about that, man. Nobody don't care about no Florida State. I hate Florida State. If I could pull a pipe to any one of them niggas, I'd pull a pipe to.
Oh man, yeah, you gotta seek help.
Yeah, he's a hater, bro.
Matter of fact, when we used to be at FAMU, we used to come out there to Florida State, and we used to go ahead and grab y'all women because they love the black culture. They love FAMU. I'm not even speaking about UM. It was just about Florida State saying that these niggas ain't about that. The white dudes ain't about that. Huh?
The black, FAMU got the swag though.
Exactly.
They ain't got no good athletes.
Florida State trash, man.
Just moving forward, the bets are gonna be what this is: that whoever lose, they gotta wear the other team's paraphernalia. So that's what's happening.
Plus $100.
So just know.
Plus $100.
I have to see how the season go. I gotta make sure no quarterback get hurt. I gotta make sure everybody gonna play.
You know, KT. So we got Carson back.
I ain't scared of him. I'm just scared of Norvell. I don't know if I can trust Norvell. I don't know how you win 2 games after winning 13. I don't care what you lost.
All of his recruits wasn't even his recruits. Your boy who went to the Rams. Matter of fact, both of your best defensive players went to the Rams. Fisk and what's your boy? What's his name?
Jared Hwrs.
Hwrs and Fisk went to the Rams.
Yeah, they went original nose. Yep, that's
trash.
What? I ain't gonna say they're trash. Hwrs showed out.
I'm talking about not the players. I'm talking about the coach. He didn't recruit them. They was already there. And guess who they drafted in the 2nd round? Cam Kitchens. That's my homeboy nephew.
Terrible.
He started.
He better in the NFL than he was in college. He was terrible at Miami.
How was he terrible at Miami? He was all American. You can't say that. Come on, bro. His senior season, he led the league in interceptions. You can't say he was terrible. Come on, bro.
He's terrible.
You can't lead the league. You can't lead the league in interception
Let me
and
tell you
say I'm
something, Frank.
terrible.
Hey, it's F everything on, unless it's Southeast. Anything outside Southeast, F Clemson,
Oh,
F
my God.
Miami. Everything on. That's how I feel.
We're in the ACC championship. I'm
Yeah,
done
F
with it.
everything on. That's it, man.
I'm gonna love to go to a game this year that Miami plays against Florida State.
Of course you would.
I want everybody to go ahead and put their wagers up on the field, and let's see where it flies.
I gotta see how we looking at August, man. I gotta let everybody know.
No. See.
He ain't never wanted to bet. He ain't never wanted to bet any of these other seasons. Now all of a sudden, now he got the betting spirit. Every time, I'm gonna tell you. So this is how, hey KT, this is how the wages would go. So all of a sudden during the off season, he hears some news that they done picked up somebody. All of a sudden the U is back. Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Oh yeah, 100. Same thing he talk about now. Oh, I got 100 on the game. I got 100 on the game, bro. Literally until the week before, all of a sudden now the bet over with because it turned to trash and the U is back just like they was. And then all of the pipe dreams got flushed down the pipe, bro. Just watch. That's how he is, bro.
So that's what I'm saying.
He gonna always love Miami. He gonna always love Miami, but all that confidence, as soon as they go through week 3, all of a sudden it just seemed to be like that Jackson goal. It just fades.
I'm saying, let's bet it right now.
It's fake.
So when we play each other,
what's the stopping from you? Still go, and then all of a sudden something happened. And hey, bro, all your bets off.
Let's bet it right now.
Y'all not even gonna beat Notre Dame in the first game of the year.
He talking about Notre Dame. We talking about Florida State and Miami, and you want to bring in Notre Dame.
We talking about everybody. We talking about everybody.
You know what I'm talking about? You want to talk about Notre Dame. We talking about Florida State and Miami, and you want to bring up Notre Dame.
What it gonna look like if Kevin Durant goes to the Lakers?
That ain't gonna happen.
Kevin Durant going to Miami.
He going to Washington Wizards.
If he goes to the Washington Wizards, he would be out of his mind.
He going to play home.
If he just want to go to get a check, then that's where he gonna go, and he gonna die there. That'd be stupid. The best move he could probably go is to go to San Antonio.
What?
That's his best chance, unless Victor Wham Bam. Thank you, ma'am. Unless he, the blood clots is as bad as they saying. I mean, if he got any chance of coming back, I'd want to go play with him.
Nah, they say he probably go to Washington play at his own field. Him, Jordan Poole, he got some good talent. Kevin Durant, watch. No matter where he go, they ain't winning.
He'll make his points, but the team won't win. That's how that works.
He ruined Booker and fell off the map since he been on the team.
That's a fact.
E.J. Manuel led the league in interception.
That's James Winston, man. That's James Winston, not E.J. Manuel, man. That's James, man. That ain't E.J. That's James.
James? Exactly. See what I'm saying? All of y'all quarterbacks, they trash.
James still got a job.
And we got
with who?
Quarterback.
And he's sportscasting at the same time.
He can do that. But he tried.
Super Bowl quarterback. We got Brad Johnson, one of our quarterbacks, Super Bowl champion.
Facts. Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yes, sir. Y'all wouldn't know. Yeah.
Let's go.
So Brad Johnson did what?
He got Super Bowl. He got Super Bowl with the
Brad
Bucks.
Johnson ain't got no damn Super Bowl.
Yes,
with the Bucks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just told you who it was.
Yes,
What you thought I was playing? I know my folks.
Yes, sir.
So you're gonna put up the Florida State alumni as far as Florida State players in the NFL versus the Miami players. That's what you're saying?
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I'm not gonna say that. Especially during the Big East years, y'all. But that's it. That's the wealth of people y'all got. That's it.
Miami had
What are you
talent, bro.
talking
Y'all
about?
had
He
good-
just brought it back to Brad Johnson. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
Bro,
y'all
you
had
started talking about Ray Lewis.
He
What's
said
the
Brad
difference? What's the
Johnson.
difference? That's the same. You talk about Devin Hester. Devin Hester, these dudes are now in the Hall of Fame. Stop. These dudes been out.
I
Come
can talk
on, bro.
about Vilma. I can talk about Vilma. Vilma won a championship. What are you talking
I bring
about?
up Peter Ward. You bring up Devin Hester. I bring up Peter Ward.
I bring up Jonathan Vilma. What are you
I bring
talking
up
about?
Derrick Brooks. I bring up Derrick Brooks.
And then I bring up Ray Lewis.
Yeah, we put
Best
Deion
linebacker
Sanders.
ever.
I bring
What are you talking about?
Deion.
Prime time.
Better than Deion. We got
Prime
Peter
time.
Baldwell. What are you talking about?
Prime
And then
time.
I bring up Sean Taylor.
We'll even use Randy Moss for a short little minute.
Jalen Ramsey.
What?
Randy Moss.
Jalen Ramsey?
Yes, sir. Jalen Ramsey. Yes, sir. He played for the Rams. Got that Super Bowl.
Yeah, you with the Dolphins right now.
And we got big bad Derwin James. Come on, man. Stop playing with us. We got Ward Dunn.
Go put some respect on that name.
We got Ward Dunn. Come on, stop playing with us.
Big talk.
Ward Dunn.
Yes, Ward Dunn. Ward Dunn.
Clinton Portis. Willis McGahee.
They good too.
We got Willie Simmons.
We got Greg Jones.
Clinton Portis. Willis McGahee. And then I'm just gonna throw this last name out there. Edgerrin James. Come on, bro.
Y'all got the running backs. Y'all got
Come on, bro.
Y'all got the better running backs than us.
When y'all were the Big East, bro, y'all were great. But none of these names have been coming out of the ACC. All these guys were prior to you coming to the ACC. That's a fact. None of these guys that you talking about, other than Vilma. Other than Vilma, I think all those other guys that came from the Big East. Stop.
I don't even think Vilma made the ACC.
You forgot that Florida State was in that league too.
Was in what league?
In the Big East.
Oh, we never played in the Big East.
Bro, that's that, bro. I don't know where you're coming from with this fake news. You sound like Trump. We've never been in the Big East ever.
We was in
Ever.
we went to the ACC. That was it.
We was in the ACC back when they were playing just it was something about female sports that was going on at the time.
It was all girls school.
So check it. So when we talking about today, if we talking about right now, today,
you got it.
2025.
You got it right now.
Who has the most successful program? UM or Florida State?
Name one, because if you ain't winning championships, you ain't successful.
No.
Facts.
No, sir.
Yes,
You're only good at
No, sir.
the last game.
Yes, sir.
See.
You only good at the last game when y'all lost.
You're being disingenuous.
Hey,
You're being disingenuous.
Man, you lost.
You're being disingenuous. We beat y'all.
No,
It didn't win the ACC championship.
They don't see how y'all try to move the goalposts. Did we beat y'all? Yes or no?
Hold on. Hey, Big Frank, right now, if they say football is done forever, y'all last game would be a loss.
If we cut football, the football program right now, Florida State and Miami, what can we hang our hat on? We beat Florida State. Yes.
I got a better record than you had.
Yes.
For sure.
No. Not a better record. We beat Florida State. Yes.
That's a fact. But Florida State has had championships since they've been in the ACC.
Y'all straight.
We got 3 championships in the ACC. How about y'all?
Skittles. Y'all got niggas eating Skittles on the sideline.
We got 3 chips in the ACC. What about y'all?
Y'all niggas trash.
How many times have we won the ACC? The most ever. We've won the most AC championships in the entire history of the ACC.
And we beat y'all. ACC champs, and we beat y'all. not even beat y'all. We embarrassed y'all. Y'all niggas were looking sick out there.
Yeah,
niggas can't even throw the ball out there.
Well,
all-time ACC champions.
Hey, but check this out. Hollywood. They've been playing football longer than us. They only got us about 3
Oh
wins.
man.
Hey, Miami on the lead. Hey, Miami on the lead by 3 wins. It's 36-33 overall. We got to do win 3 games straight.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, hold on, Hollywood. Hey, the largest margin of victory is a tie. Miami beat Florida State 47-0 in 76. Florida State beat Miami 47-0 in 1996.
Yes, sir.
And guess what? Florida State got the longest winning streak against Miami from 1962 to 1972 and from 2010 to 2016.
Yes, sir.
What is he talking about? If it was a girls' school, cut it out, man. Let's talk about Freddie Gibbs or somebody.
Hey,
case dismissed. Case dismissed.
you're who has more national championships?
Of course, Miami does. You been playing?
No. Go ahead. Hey, Hollywood. Go ahead and hit that bell.
No, it broke. It's out of service.
Hey, who won the last championship? Florida State, 2013.
Yes, sir.
Miami
That nigga said the bell is out of service. Hit that bell, baby.
Hey, I was in middle school, man. Miami went since I was in middle school. I'm 38 years old now, man.
Hey, y'all niggas put in EJ Manuel, my nigga. Like, cut it out, bro. Cut it out. Best linebacker of all time, Ray Lewis.
Jameis Winston, Heisman Trophy winner, same time while winning the national championship.
The best lineman of all time, arguably, Warren Sapp. Best safety of all time, arguably, Sean Taylor. Best wide receiver. Who do you want me to name? I got Irvin. I got Wayne. I got Reggie Wayne.
None of them boys better than Peter Ward.
Best tight end of all time. Who do you want me to name? Like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas trash.
None of them. None one of them.
Only
any of them.
I can hang y'all hat on.
Zero.
Derek Brooks, work done, and that's it.
No, we got Peter Ward. We got Deion Sanders.
Peter Ward wasn't shit.
What?
That nigga returned kick for Cincinnati. That's it. He ain't do shit.
College. We don't care about the pros. We talking about what they did in college.
Bro, I'm talking about all time. I said all time. That college shit don't mean shit. Back in those days, they weren't getting paid for college.
What the boys did in NFL don't do nothing for Miami?
No. What you mean? They represented you. They represented you.
Huh?
Always. The U players represented the U always. Now, Florida State players, they may say, "Hey, I came through from the elementary school of Tallahassee." They didn't want to represent Florida State. That was on them.
Florida State don't even get the kids from Tallahassee to state.
What I'm saying is, when niggas made it to the university, when niggas made it to the NFL, and you came across Monday Night Football, when they do the okay, I'm finna go and introduce the offensive lineman. I'm finna go and introduce the defensive lineman. Oh, where you from? I'm from the U. That was a pride thing. Nothing to do with Florida State.
Yeah. How often do you see that even being said anymore? I'm from the U. They don't even make no. They make no kind of symbolic way of saying it. That used to happen in the 90s. I'm from the U. Yeah, they don't say that anymore.
You false, man. Brian McKinney, the best left tackle in the game. Brian McKinney from the U. Like, come on, cut it out. Y'all niggas ain't got no talent. Y'all niggas is trash.
Hold on, Hollywood. Hey, this is so crazy, right? We were so bad last year. FSU had the 2 most watched ACC regular season games in 2024, and we only won 2 games, and we was the most watched team in the ACC last year. And y'all had Cam Ward.
False.
This is facts.
That's a false. That's false. And you lying, and you know you lying.
I'm not lying.
That's false.
This is what TV metrics are showing.
So you said, hold on. He said Florida State had the most watched game in the ACC last year. That's false, nigga. And you know you lying.
Most watched games. What are you talking about?
That's a falsehood.
Nielsen report shows it.
You lying.
These two
You're
FSU
lying.
games became the most watched regular season games between ACC members in 2024. Only one other ACC regular season game attracted more than 4 million viewers, and that was Miami versus Louisville.
You're lying.
That's the only game.
You're lying. You're lying.
The Nielsen metrics.
Just like Jordan Travis broke his fucking leg, you on one. You on one. You on one leg like Jordan Travis. You on one. You're lying.
This is facts, man. I'm not lying with the facts.
We got a whole
Like
big
I
Frank
said,
down over there.
I put up 100 for Hollywood. I put up 100 for you, KT. Would y'all beat us next year? We got Carson Beck. What do y'all got? Nothing. Y'all niggas is trash.
We got Thomas
y'all niggas is trash, bro. And you know that. Y'all can't even recruit a nigga coming out of high school saying that, okay, I'm a 3-star. I'm a 3-star. He don't even want to go to y'all. Y'all niggas trash. I'm put up 100 without even me knowing what y'all roster finna be next year. I put up 100 for you, Hollywood, 100 for you, KT, and I guarantee y'all will not beat you next year. I guarantee that. Guaranteed. We can go to the game, sit outside. We ain't even got to be in the stadium. We could be outside tailgating, looking at the TV, eating sausages. Y'all niggas trash, my nigga. Y'all niggas suck.
You've been waiting so long to say that, bro. Yeah, I mean, like you've been waiting like 20 years to say that. I know it feels so good for you, bro.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, homie. So go ahead and meet me on that $100 line, that $100 goal line, baby. Meet me at that $100 goal line.
No comment.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. See, niggas ain't even got no confidence in their team. I got that. Give me 100. It's only $100. That's it. Both of y'all niggas. I'm gonna put up 200, and y'all only gotta put up 100 apiece. What's up? Talk to me.
No, not bad.
I gotta say, this man here been waiting so long to be able to say that they good, but yet didn't win the ACC. That's all I'm gonna say. He'll be done on that one.
No, I want to bet that I'm gonna beat y'all. That UM gonna beat Florida State. I got 100. UM gonna beat Florida State.
I bet you I can tell you the score before the game starts.
No. Don't tell me no score. Tell me you gonna bet me $100.
I bet you $100 I can tell you the score before the game starts.
No, tell me you're gonna win. Tell me you're gonna win against University of Miami. We play Florida State, and then we can bet that.
No, that's too easy. I bet you I can tell you the score before the game starts.
What is the score gonna be?
What, you gonna bet it?
What? No. I'm betting straight up.
Yeah,
I ain't with all this. Okay, yeah, UM gonna win, but we gonna be in 3 points contention.
No,
I don't want to hear none of that.
I can bet you the score before the game starts.
This is living proof how we stirred up the soup. God is showing how you did it, then show them that it was you.
Oh.
That y'all gonna lose?
No, I said I can bet you the score before the game starts. That's all I'm saying.
Are y'all gonna win?
No, I ain't talking about. I'm talking about the score before the game
Okay,
starts.
what is score gonna be? What is score gonna be?
0-0.
Oh my God!
Y'all boys cutting up over here, man.
Oh man!
Y'all got anything to add before we close out for the night, man? I thought Deke was gonna do our hot seat for the night, but I think Deke had it.
He in bed with them dogs.
Big Frank, what you got, brother?
I want to say,
let them know for next week that we're gonna have the Lil Wayne albums versus the Lil Wayne mixtape.
Yeah, I want to do that definitely, Hollywood, next week. To where I want to do Lil Wayne mixtape Lil Wayne versus album Lil Wayne. So I know KT got a lot of input on that. So that'll be a good trajectory. But what I want to say tonight is that I really enjoyed the conversation. I really enjoyed everything that we talked about. I really understand now that that y'all boys, supersede everything that y'all say about Florida State, and y'all go ahead and bow down to UM because you know that UM has most of the. When you go ahead and look into the Florida players, the University of Miami has more Hall of Famers than it is Florida State. Y'all got Derek Brooks, y'all got Warwick Dunn, and that's about it. You want to talk about Peter Warwick and all Carson? What's your boy named Winky? Like who has a quarterback named Winky? Like, come on, man, cut it out. Like, y'all boys ain't doing nothing. So anyway, all I want to say is I appreciate that the Florida programs are putting people in the NFL, and at the end of the day, that's all I like. We come from Florida. We getting these people in the NFL that come from Florida, even though Miami is getting a higher percentage than any other part of Florida. But
they're supposed to.
That's what I like.
Salute them to Florida State Athletics. We'll agree with that. At the same breath, while we say that Miami been trash ever since they got out of the Big East. When Miami finally trying to say that they are different. That the U is here. We can't say the U is back. We gonna say the U is here.
The U is back, baby.
The U is here. That's
y'all.
That's what y'all need to be. That's what y'all new slogan needs to be.
We beat y'all.
Because if you say back, that's what when they ask where you came back from. Well, we've been gone for a long time.
Absolutely, I agree with that. You're right on that.
We've been gone for a long time. That's why. Salute to both of y'all, man. Salute to Frank Nett. Salute the big bro over there that he knocked out. Salute to KT.
Yes, sir, man. I'll check out that Playboy Cardi album. It's hot.
Check out that Tory Lanez, man. Tory Lanez wasn't bad, man. Tory Lanez wasn't bad, man.
I heard in my days.
Yeah, you hating.
We got to review them next week.
I'll check out the Playboy Cardi. All right. Yes, sir.
It was decent, man. Till next week, man. God, thank you for the opportunity to be able to influence, affect, communicate, and distribute some real to the people who need it.
All right.
Don't say you need some crab legs, because you know who got them.
All right, yeah. Y'all put them out.
Oh my God! Yes, sir. Jameson got them crab legs going for 24 for the 50.
Everybody got jokes.
In the Strategize Network, we're out of here
Right now.
Till next time, this is the Hollywood Red Show on TSN, the Strategize Network. We're out of here
Right now. We strategizing today. Welcome to the network. This that Hollywood Red Show. You know it. This that Hollywood Red Show. What you doing? Tune in. This that Hollywood Red Show. This that Hollywood Red Show. Hey, tune in. What you doing? Tune in. Fire.